If you got a rhythm, move left to right. A new experience, baby, gon' hit the stride. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Is you walking? And when the groove get good, go right to left. Step, y'all. Got grab the tread. Who walking? I'm walking. You walking? I'm walking. Then stretch. And walking out like your plans you have for me. Little evil, it's all good things. Lord, I love you. I will trust you. Here I let my fear die. That's why I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. With my I can get it right. It'll be my God. It'll be my God. The trouble. When I don't understand, I will surrender to your plan for me.
Lord, open up doors, take me down a path I ain't never been before. Looking at the road, I don't see a lot of space. I gotta drop my load, cause you're picking up the pace. Don't leave me to die, be by my side. I get a little anxious, please be my guide. I got my feet shot, I've been prepping for the moment I would get the green light. So if you see me, I'm rolling like feet. Don't fail me now.
Like I am my faith. Oh Lord, I'm walking. Anybody else going? Yeah, say I am. I'm walking. And my eyes can't see right. Will be my guide. Oh yeah, when I don't understand, I surrender to your plan for me.
Hey man, stop letting the devil punk you. Stop letting him make you think that you're not enough, that there's not greatness inside of you. Stop listening to his lies about you. Stop accepting this rejection, this I'm not enough and I can't, and what if they don't like, and stop it. You are a divine creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. You are powerful. You are valuable and necessary. There is something that only you can do. There's a corner of the earth that God has assigned you to, and you won't walk into it if you're afraid. The devil don't care that you go to church. You go to church too. But if you start walking in your power, he gonna fight. But we're equipped to fight. You've got power over him. So I'm challenging you to get out and go be great. Don't walk in the spirit of fear. Walk in power, love, and a sound mind. You can do it, but you got to believe it first. All things are possible to them that believe. What do you believe? I believe you can. I hope you do too.
How's life? How's it going? Yeah, it's going. Been hard times, but ain't trying to show it. Got work in the morning, then running around town. Time for dining. Might grab a drink, yeah, if you wanna meet me to chop about a thing that ain't really a thing. Got too much going on, no more loud of focus. Need to make up my mind and need a sign. Give me a sign. Wanna get it right, ain't trying to waste my time. If I change my mind, it's alright, it's okay. If I take some time to figure it out, it'll work out. No, there's more waiting out there for me, waiting for me. I'm walking through that door, embracing endless opportunity, waiting for me. I don't know what lies ahead, learning from things I can't seem to forget. Tomorrow is now, throwing no towels, taking up burdens that keep weighing me down. In the light, air ready to fly my best. I was turning, making mess with earning. East and west, up and down in circles, regaining my focus in need of a sign. Just give me a sign. Get it right, love and living my life. I change my mind, it's alright, it's okay. I take some time to figure it out, it'll work out. No, there's more waiting out there for me, waiting for me. I'm walking through that door, embracing endless opportunity, waiting for me. I
What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Good morning to you. I wasn't even on the stage. I'm sitting there trying to figure out what's going on. I wasn't even on the stage. Hey, y'all, good morning. What was that? Hey, good morning to y'all. And the other thing is, I realized I played the wrong intro. That was tonight. That was this Thursday, as in yesterday. That was yesterday, that Healing Voices thing. And man, it was a good time. We'll talk about that in a minute. But hey, good morning to y'all. I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope y'all are blessed and highly favored and all those things like that. Well, let me say it like this. You are blessed and highly favored and all that good stuff. So glad to see you this morning. Welcome to Zeke Live in the morning. Let's just get it out of the way right now. I didn't wear my glasses or my big hat today, so y'all see my eye. So let's just get it out the way. Let's get all the eyes. The eyes have it. Let's get all the eye jokes out the way. Yeah, I'm going to type it in the comments. Eyes. My eye. There we go. So it's in the comments on the YouTube side. So yes, I know my eye, but it's healing, y'all. I want y'all to know it is healing. I can see out of it. Still a little bit blurry, but I can see out of it. And so I didn't wake up like this morning. So that's a good thing. That's a great sign. So anyways, that's out the way. I know y'all gonna talk about my eye. I know y'all are. So I'm gonna talk about me first. Yes, I know. Got my Forrest Whitaker still going on today. Man, but listen, y'all, today is a good day. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know we joke around over there, so I guess that's what we doing. But anyways, y'all know I love y'all. I'm glad to see y'all. It is Zeke Live in the morning. I'm your host, Zeke Locke. And I keep always wanting to say, I get live and Locke mixed up. I keep wanting to say, I'm your host, Zeke Live. Welcome to Zeke Locke in the morning. I'm your host, Zeke Live. Welcome to Zeke Live in the morning. I'm your host, Zeke Locke. And of course, I got my man, Eric Ride out. We got Rich Holmes, and we got my girl, my sis, Miss Rhonda on the rocks. And she is recovering from her stuff. So shout out to all of that. You're going to see all of them later on today, and we're going to have a good conversation. We're going to pick up on the conversation we did yesterday because this is a great way to start your day, and I want to continue that energy where it's a great way. I hope that you're feeling all the energy and all the vibes and all of the love and all of the warm wishes and the emotion and just the spirit, just the good spirit that's going through here. And, for me, I believe it's the spirit of God, man. That's me. I don't know about y'all. You have to make your own determinations. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just here to tell you that's what I think. I believe the spirit of God be at work, even on this live cast. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you all bright in my face. Y'all know my eye ain't good this morning. Anyways, so we're gonna pick up on our conversation that we had yesterday on the sacred versus the secular, and today we're gonna dive a little bit into it with creativity, with music, with art, with all that good stuff. Just picking up where we left off yesterday because we got into a really good conversation, and I hope that it was a blessing to everyone. And not only that, but I hope that that if you are a creative person, if you're a musician, if you're an artist, if you're a poet, I don't know, if you're a sculptor, a painter, if you are a writer, a author, whatever. The goal with this conversation over these last 2 days has been to really see what is sacred, what is secular for many of us who come from these church traditions and all of that stuff. We oftentimes put our creativity on hold for the sake of religious reasons. I'll just say religious reasons because that varies across the spectrum, across so many things about what counts as religious reasons. Maybe it's because you get kicked out of your cult. Maybe it's because the church people gonna say something bad about you. Maybe it's because, I don't know, you got some convictions or something. And my question has been for the last 2 days, really always been this question. What do you believe? Why do you believe it? And for many of us, we hold on to some convictions and things that have really held us back from being able to be who God has called us to be. And again, when I say many of us, I want to emphasize the key word in that sentence, us. So I'm not here to talk at you. I'm here to talk to you about the journey I've been on and the journey that others I know have been on and how I'm sorting through that. And that's why I get on live every morning. That's why I say it's a great way to start your day. I get on live every morning and I talk about that because it's just what I'm sorting through. So, I hope that's what the conversation is. But before we get into that conversation, we'll dive into that a little bit. So if you know an artist, if you know a singer, if you know a poet, if you know a sculptor, a painter, an author, whatever else the case may be, if you know somebody who would benefit from this conversation, this would be a great time to share it. This would be a great time to share this. And if you're not doing all the things, look over there, of course. Over there. Look at YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, subscribe. Yeah, do all that stuff, man. Subscribe over on the YouTube side and make sure that you turn on those notifications so that you can see when we go live. And then if you're wanting to follow us on Facebook, make sure that you also follow us over there. And I don't know if there's notifications to turn on or anything on Facebook. I don't know nothing about algorithms, interwebs. I just know how to get around. But yeah, please feel free. But it's going on the YouTube side. That's where the party usually is. Facebook be lit too. We got good people on Facebook too, so it'd be lit over there as well. And then we're on Twitch, and I don't know anything about Twitch, and I don't know when I will know. I probably will never know much about Twitch. It'll probably be somebody else who by that time we'll have some engineer or something or some intern, and they'll run all that stuff, and I won't have to know anything about it. So I don't know, but we over there. So if you're on Twitch and you just desire to watch us on Twitch, just look up Zeke Lock. We're over there too. Yeah, but we got a good one for you. But before we dive into that, okay, I am gonna say this, and then I'm gonna bring it back up a little later, especially when Rhonda gets on. But last night we did this right here, Healing Voices. Like I said, I played the wrong introduction. There's an intro that we have, and that intro we play it all through the week. And so, anyways, that one had this Thursday on it, and I had a second one that took the this Thursday language off. And I didn't play that one. So if you saw it said this Thursday, Healing Voices is not this Thursday. The next one isn't for another 2 weeks. So the fourth Thursday of the month. That's when the next one is. We had a good time last night, man. We had a good time. It wasn't many of us. Not many people showed up. It was me, Rhonda, Phil, my wife, Martin. It was just us. We was there. So it was a low turnout. I'm not even mad at it because it was everything it was supposed to be. And that's what I said. I don't care if 2 people show up. I don't care if 200 people show up. I don't care if 5 people show up. I guess, 5 people show up. But if 5 people show up or 500, now I do care 500 because I can't sit 500 people in a 300-seat room. So that'd be a thing we'd have to adjust for. But it was good, man. Last night was good. If you missed Healing Voices last night, don't miss the fourth Thursday. I tell you, every second and fourth Thursday is when it's going on. I'm telling you, man. So you don't want to miss it. It was so good last night. We actually came up with a song. Rhonda started writing one. I started with a track. Me and Phil, my wife put a verse down on it. We just wrote a song just in the middle. That's what Healing Voices is. And so it was everything I wanted it to be. So calling all singers, calling all people, calling all artists, calling on everybody who just wants to be able to have a space to just breathe. We build on the fourth Thursday, but that place to just breathe and to just, woosah, to just have space. We got this conversation last night during Healing Voices. We were talking about we don't have a whole lot of space. There's not a whole lot of spaces that are set up just for people just to be creative, especially people who aren't necessarily, as they would call it, creative. There's not a lot of spaces set up just for that. And that's what Healing Voices was set up for. So if you missed it, if you came to the first iteration of Healing Voices in the first, last year when we were doing it, we were on that same energy, but it was a little bit different. Matter of fact, it wasn't, how you going to say it's the same energy, but it's different. That's weird. So we were on the same energy in the sense of the emotion and the feeling and the reasoning behind us getting together. But the energy as far as what we did was different. We didn't just go in there and learn songs and nothing. We didn't learn anything. We literally pulled out some microphones, we turned the track on. Matter of fact, I got the track I got the track that we made last night. Y'all want to hear it? I got the track we made last night. I'm trying to decide if I should wait to play it till Rhonda is here. But I'll sneak peek it for y'all. I'm a sneak peek it for y'all. I'm a sneak peek. Let's see. Where's my media assets? All right, so came up with a track. I'm gonna let it play in the background. Yeah, we came up with this track. Look, right on time. Got the song stopping right on time. Listen to this. Listen to this. So we just came up with a track. Me, Phil, Rhonda had an idea, and that's what it's all about. She came just to sit in the backdrop and ended up like kicking off a whole vibe. We started with one track, and then we ended up going with this right here. We just let it vibe, man. We went like 90 minutes. We actually went a little longer because it was just us. I said we were gonna end at 8:30. My wife was like, "You said we was ending at 8:30." We left at like 11 p.m. I'm not even exaggerating. Not even exaggerating. But yeah, y'all hear this vibe? We was just vibing to this. Boy, we was doing our thing last night, man. It was fun. This was eyelash coming out my eye. I know my wife thinks that part of the reason I probably got this side on my eye is because my eyelashes come out all the time. Like I pull out probably 15 eyelashes from each, like, well, I won't say from each eye, but 15 eyelashes a day. I kid y'all not. Like my eyelashes are super long. They're always growing. They grow fast. So they get pulled out like all the time. They're constantly in my eye. I'm constantly wiping my eyes and rubbing my eyes. And also I was, allergies were acting up last week. And so I've been rubbing my eye a lot. So she's like, you might have probably just had something on your hand and you just rubbed it. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So it does look a little bit better. I will say that. It does. Doesn't it look a little bit better? Don't it look a little bit better? Let me turn the comments on. Let me see. Oh, y'all here this morning. Hey, y'all here. I see the comments. Yeah, my eye look a little bit better. I typed it in the comments about my eye. Yeah, because I knew y'all was going to say something about it. So if you're going to say anything today, you better thank God that I'm healing. Walking by faith and not by sight. But I think I'm going to be walking by sight by this time next week. I'll be walking by sight again. So I'm good. Like, yeah. Y'all hear that track in the background? though? That's what it was, man. That's what we did with Healing Voices. It was such a good time. It was so amazing. Man, it was so amazing. So I needed it. It was not just enjoyable, but I told y'all it's like a support group. The musical backdrop. That's what Healing Voices is, and I needed the support. I told you I'm not the hair club president. Well, I'm not just the hair club president. I'm also a member. Like I needed that support. I needed that love. I needed that creativity around me. I get so busy with work and with the work in the field that we do. We're dealing with people who dealt with gun violence and other stuff like that. People who got all kinds of issues. That stuff will drain you. And by the time I get home, I'll be ready to go to sleep. I ain't even gonna cap. Like I'll be ready to go to sleep. I'd be like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'd be tired. I'd be exhausted. And I wake up early because we're doing this. And now, I got Zig Live in the morning, first thing in the morning, and then straight away to work after that. And I'm on the phone and I'm talking to people. And I'm out and about at something, or it's just constant. Don't add on the church stuff and you add on, just general home things, and you get tired, and that creativity gets lost because time gets lost. And your emotions are drained, and your body is drained, and your physicality is drained, and you need your rest. I mean, you start the day at 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. By the time you get to 6 p.m., you still got 3 more things to do. Well, I'm not up all night in the studio like I used to be. So last night was something that I needed to re-spark the creativity inside of me. And so it was so good, man. It was so good. I can't speak enough about it. I cannot speak enough about last night. So appreciation to everyone that came out last night. And I hope y'all don't miss the next one. Please don't miss the next ones. It'll keep going on, but please don't miss it. I'm telling you, if you're creative, it's your space, man. It's the space for you, and it's the jam, man. It's the jam. Not just the song is the jam, but because this song is jam. Y'all feel that? Listen. I know y'all feel that. I know y'all feel that. Because I feel it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So don't miss next Healing Voices. Let me say this real quick, because the song is so vibey. Let me just keep a good vibe going on. Let me say this real quick before we dive into this conversation, before I bring my illustrious co-host onto the stage, my bishop / prophet / apostle, before I bring him to the stage, let me say this real quick, because we get to these conversations and a lot of stuff we talk about from almost a deconstructing standpoint, and I use that word. I use that word on purpose, sometimes a little loosely, but very much intentionally. The deconstruction word, and it's all centered around what do you believe, why do you believe it. But in the midst of doing it, I always say this, and I want to make sure it's clear. My goal is not to make you get to the point where you just walk away from everything and throw it all away. My goal is to get us to the point where we stand solid on just different. Whatever you believe, what do you believe? What is it? Be in tune with that. But then also now be in tune with why you believe it. For many of us, we've not done that. So I do want to at least say this, because we get into these conversations and sometimes it feels like we're ragging on the church, or we ragging on ministry, or we ragging on preachers. And y'all know this about me by now. If you don't know this about me, I question stuff not from a place of I hate it all. I question stuff from a place of I'm active in it. I'm somebody that's active in it. And many of y'all are as well. Active in ministry, active in churches, active in the gospel music scene, active in I've got to turn the loop on, active in all of that kind of stuff, and so we get a chance to see and feel what those hits feel like. We get a chance to feel the raw emotion of trying to help people, and as you're trying to help them, they don't necessarily receive the help sometimes in the best light. I guess I'll say it like that. That manifests itself so many ways, whether it be non-gratitude, no thank yous. I mean, you do it. It's a thankless job sometimes, whether it be that, you give your last dime. You were giving your last dime to keep a ministry running. Now, shout out to pastors. Y'all might not know this, but most pastors are what we call bivocational. You know what those words mean? Bivocational. They got at least 2 jobs. They're working for the church, which is a full-time ministry in and of itself, and then having to go to work every day. And then for many of them, they find themselves being other things like caretakers, or they have family members like children, so they got to do that. So a caretaker on that sense. So if you get a little older, you might be caretaker for an old relative, or if you, if you work a certain type of job, you got some sense about you, you got a little education, you might be in management, so now you got to worry about other employees and what they got going on, and you got to like meet certain goals and stand. You got a lot on your plate, and then like I said, then you turn around and you try to keep a ministry going. So now you done gave your last dime, but you got to listen to people talk about how the pastor always stealing money because 2 bad pastors stole some money. So now all 3,000 other pastors all got to wear the weight of that, and now you got to take the hits and answer questions to a congregation that otherwise trusted you, but because some Negro in Tampa, Florida, I don't know, but just had a shortcoming. Now we all got to answer for it. And so what I'm saying is right now, I don't want you to ever think that I'm ragging on you, ragging on what you're doing. I grew up in it. I'm in it, still in my adulthood. I don't know why, but I am. And what do you believe? Why do you believe? Maybe I should be asking, what do you do? Why do you do it? But I don't want to come off like I'm just ragging on people. We just ragging on ministry, like ragging on churches or religious institutions or other things like that. We just question things and seeing how we can improve on it. But I do want to at least give this, and it's just on my heart to do it this morning, appreciation to those who have put that all on the line, given it all, or have added it to all the other things they got going on. And you still trying to keep the ministry going. You still trying to minister to people. You still trying to show love to people. You still trying to feed people. You still trying to clothe people. You still, getting in your car, giving people a ride. And if you can't give them a ride, you giving them, you're giving them gas money to get to where they going. Shout out to y'all. Before we do anything else, they shout out to y'all. I know sometimes belief systems may not line all the way up. Maybe one person believes one thing, you believe something else. But shout out to you just for staying strong, for staying true, in spite of everything else you got going on in life. My prayer, my honest to God's prayer for those people like that, good ones. Now, for the bad ones, I pray that the Lord just keep on, dealing with them as He should. But for those who do well, do the work, and who create opportunities for other people, opportunities for healing, opportunities for blessing, opportunities for peace, opportunities just to feel love, even opportunities sometimes, like I said, when you digging in your pocket, shoot, I got fucked up for giving somebody some money recently, and so I get it. like shout out to y'all, because y'all are doing something that a lot of other people just frankly don't have the wherewithal to do. They just don't have the wherewithal to do it. They don't have the balls to do it. They don't have common sense to do it. They don't have the grace to do it. Let's call it that. And so if you've got that, I know it can be stressful. I know it's a lot. I know it can be sometimes painful. Sometimes you're crying at night. Listen, I grew up around it. I'm in it. I've seen it. I know what it's like when you get burnt out and you move all the way into a state mentally, a mental state of depression, even to the point of suicide, and just wanting to give it all up. And something inside of you keeps you going. I don't know sometimes what it is other than to call it, like I said, just the Spirit of God. But whatever it is, keep up the fight. And then when it's time to let it go, and forget them people. And I'm looking at me through my bad eye, and I'm telling myself, like, some stuff it's okay to say no to. Like, I can hear Mama Sherry saying it right now. She's saying, what she be saying, sometimes no is a whole sentence. I know a few of y'all said it, but I'm her right here. I can remember her saying it. Yeah, there go right there. She said, I vibe to this at the beach. I don't that. There we go. Because I turned them on the screen, I see it. But she said sometimes no is a whole sentence. And yeah, like that has resonated with me for months now. And I've been filtering things and making things work. Not always trying to be Johnny on the spot. Always trying to be, Captain save the world. Like, Jesus saved the world, so I wouldn't have to. So to those of y'all who do the work and you are in it, man, my love and my heart and my appreciation is at y'all. I really do appreciate y'all, and I hope that other people do as well. Yep. All right, let's do this. Since the vibe is playing, the vibe is on in the background. Y'all do me a favor before we go to our first music break. I gotta bring my co-host to the stage, my brother. He's my big brother, my friend, my homie, my dog, my G. Speaking of giving people opportunities and stuff like that, I gotta brag on him a little bit before he gets there, because he don't like when people talk about him when he on the screen. He can turn his camera off. So I'm gonna talk about him before he gets on. Y'all might not know this about Eric, but we was talking about this a little bit last night. I said that man has created so many opportunities for so many people and ain't never asked for nothing in return. Y'all talk about ministry, ask me how I got most of the big gigs that I got. Ask me how I got on a record label. Ask me how I got now you take that story that's my story, and I could be a little more responsible with my stuff, but that same story that I got, some of your favorite artists got that exact same story. So this dude has created opportunities for people. And so, speaking of appreciation, I appreciate him. I really hope y'all do as well, because he's a good man to know. Y'all go to the stage right now. My big brother, the prophet himself. Since he said accept that title, the prophet himself, Bishop Eric Rideout.
I said he introduced somebody. Never heard of him.
Introducing you.
I never heard of that guy. I messed up already.
Oh Lord,
that's what happens when you play stuff. Well, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's well. Happy Friday, right?
Oh yeah.
But you know what? For most people, being at the end of the week means something, but in this business, that don't mean nothing.
It's like the start of everything. Yeah.
It's like now it's time to work. So
all right, you going to the weekend with we're like, dang, I gotta get some rest. The weekend coming up, I gotta, and then you
don't get that time other people get. Oh, it's the weekend. I'm on. That's not shared. This weekend, honestly, for me, is one of those weekends. I don't have a lot, but starting next week, forward, like my regular job, I'll be traveling. Oh man, I'm glad I thought about that. I'll be on the show Monday, and I'll be popping in and out. I won't be back until Friday for the next 3 weeks. I'll be on Monday. I'll jump in on my phone here and there because I have to, No. I take that back. I'll be on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, and then the following week will be Monday. Pop on my phone during the week, and then Friday, because I'm traveling the next 3 weeks. Every week I'm somewhere different.
That's
for the regular job.
Yeah,
and then, we get a touring season, so that's coming up. So it's gonna be a lot, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the life people. This the life people ask for.
It's the one that said they want it.
Yeah, I always tell people, you think that's what you want until you get it.
Right.
It's a lot of responsibility.
A lot of work, like a lot of hard effort that goes into it. It's a lot. Like,
people don't get that. When people think it's about traveling and you in this city and you backstage on this, or you're on this carpet, or you're doing this. But it depends on your role if you even get the benefit off that stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You really don't, because people think, oh, you get to travel all over the country for free. Yeah, but at the same time, you don't really get to tourist views and touring and stuff. Like when you're there, some nights you don't get into the city until that morning, and you going straight to a sound check, straight to your hotel. You go fall asleep because you're tired. You get up to lobby call. You going back to the venue, sound check. Then you in the venue for the rest of the night. When you get to the venue, you gotta go back to the hotel, get your bag to go straight back to the airport. You go. You don't.
How about this part? You get to the venue and you be in some of these really beautiful venues, and like you've never actually seen the actual venue itself, like the outside or the front, because you came in through the back
door,
back alley, like
what they call it,
the stage door, and
through the low dock.
Yeah, loading docks and stage doors, stuff with like, you can come in on the ugly side, like everybody else coming in big glass structures.
You're like, I've never seen the inside. All I've seen is stage, backstage, and the dressing room, and the outside and the back. You don't get to walk in the front and see, and then you get people, as you know, when you're traveling, people. And you was in my city, you didn't even come off the stage. So I really don't have time to do it.
But like, I was in your city, but I wasn't really in your city. I remember I went to last time I was in Houston with my uncle. I was telling my cousin, I was like, I've been to Houston 3 times and I've never been to Houston. Like I've been to Houston 3 times and I've never been to Houston. Like, I know that's like an oxymoron, but like I've never just seen Houston. Because like you said, you fit in there. It's like you're trying to hurry up, get ready for other stuff, do what you got to do. Then you're gone. You don't really get to see the city. I remember going to Savannah, Georgia. Like, they say Savannah is beautiful. The venue we were at was apparently a gorgeous venue. I ain't seen none of that. I saw the back loading dock, the stage door, and the bus, and we got back on the bus, and we went to the hotel for 20 minutes. It's basically like, I say 20. We was there for like maybe an hour and a half. Enough time to take a shower, do it if you need to before you get on tour bus, because that's a real thing. You gotta find places to do your number 2, like, because you can do it on the bus. And then we got on the bus and we was out of there. And it's just like, dang, like Savannah, one of the most beautiful places, they say. And I've been here and I ain't never seen it.
And think about this too. And also, if you're on a tour and after the show, you may say, okay, this is kind of a free evening and we not gonna leave. But sometimes the buses are sitting there for hours in the back. And you may go hang out with people, but you're like, man, I gotta take a shower. I've been jumping around the stage, so you gotta jump and get in the showers at the venues, especially in the arena. That's where you take the showers at the arena.
Yeah, the arenas be having them, yeah.
And then you come outside.
That one arena. I never forget that time we were in, I think we were in Virginia. What school was it? Virginia Union. It was Virginia State, I think. It was and but wherever we was at it was in the arena, and that's where the show was. And so of course we weren't going back to the hotel after that. So it was like, do what you're gonna do at the venue. But the showers weren't working, or they had like only cold water. It was something like crazy like that. Of course, this was like March. So it's like you got to take a cold shower. And so I remember it was me, James, and like Jenkins and somebody else. We were basically taking a whole bath in the sink. He tried to wash up before we got on the bus. Like we tried Like this ghetto. This is so ghetto. After doing all that wonderful stuff, and he go to celebrity gospel A-listers, and we taking a whole bath in the sink trying to
see people, because people think, it's a lot. And sometimes, if it's certain tours, certain times you do get to stay on a hotel. But when it's back-to-back travel date, those travel dates, you may need a whole day to get to the next city. So you on a bus, and people think the bus is fun. And it really, if you're not laying in the bunk, the best part about being in that bunk, blowing the air on you if you're tired. You go to sleep, but if not, sit in the front of the thing, on your phone, or you just sit there for hours. It's just like when we go to Dallas, whenever I'm in Dallas, I go to 3 places. That's it. 4, the airport, friend's house, the warehouse, hotel. That's it.
Maybe the Williams Chicken or something like that to get some.
Williams Chicken around the corner. But that's how
that's the whole thing. Oh, now we got that China buffet though. That's my new spot.
I'll be going back there.
That's my China buffet. That's a good Chinese buffet, man.
It was.
That's
it was right by the hotel, right? It was right by the hotel, across the street from the hotel, over.
Yeah, like over the E-way. Yeah, just right over the expressway. Like it's walking distance, or you can, you can drive or 7-minute walk. But yeah.
The tour and this stuff, to prepare yourself at that time. It's not always.
Check out the creativity that happened. I got the comments on. I didn't turn the comments on myself too early, and we ain't even got to the morning shout outs. Look at this right here. Mama is in the comments being creative this morning. What's crazy is that was kind of the whole thing. It was like the whole ocean and all of that. If you heard the lyrics, when Rhonda comes on here, she'll have to share the lyrics. I don't remember, but it was something about dancing on the sea and all that kind of stuff like that. Yeah, so Mama just wrote this. She said, random thought, I just wrote the concept for the visual for this song. Sounds ethereal. The music you should hear in a shell instead of the ocean. Rhonda walks on a crowded beach. See how they just love Rhonda. Y'all see how they love Rhonda? They just don't. Aaron, we ain't even make it to the music video. Like, we didn't even make it to the video concept. It's Rhonda. She get to be like, when Rhonda get here, we gonna have to talk about how she done stole everybody from us.
She's not gonna be come on.
She's just a sweetheart that everybody just gravitates toward. That's why I love her.
Maybe once a week, come on, once a week, maybe twice, but we have to limit her. She's stealing all the people.
Right, she's stealing all the mamas from us. I told her that last night. I was like, not you done stole my auntie, all the mamas, everybody. Then you get like, hey everybody, then they put a separate post. Hey Wanda, I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute, how'd you get a separate one?
She's like,
but I do like it. Right. Rhonda walks on the crowded beach, finds a shell, lifts it to her ear, hears the music, and then transported to a tranquil location. I actually like that as a concept. Let's see how we coming up with creativity today. Don't y'all tell me I ain't creative. I know Mama creative. But
this is Rhonda's song, or this the one you just made?
We did it last night at Healing Voices. So the way I did last night at Healing Voices was I set up my computer, turned on Logic, and set up a keyboard, and we just started making a track. Phil was there, and so we look, Ron saw it. There it go right there. Yeah, that is dope. Like we just turned on the track, and then so we started making one track. Then Rhonda asked the question. She was like, "Well, what's the process to making a song? Like, how do you write a song? This kind of stuff." So we just kind of started walking her through it, just like a process. And I said, "Okay, give me a thing, like something that you're thinking about." I forget what it was, but it just kind of gravitated towards something, and then we engaged. I call him Dexter, and she calls hers Chatiana, but everybody else knows it as Chat GPT. We engaged a little bit of that as well, going back and forth with the creativity, and so we always just writing to it. We just came up with the track, and we just added sounds, and we did the whole thing, and it just turned into a thing. We just vibed out. I mean, that track played for probably 2.5, 3 hours. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, and we just vibed. And it was just all love. It was just all, it's good to be in those kinds of creative spaces when honest to God, it's good to be in creative spaces where you're not worried about like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you this, and we're gonna have to take this, and okay, make sure that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, that's how people make a living too. But sometimes you just need to be just in a creative space where you there for no other reason other than the sake of creating. Like no business, no emotions that are beyond. No emotions that are beyond just whatever creative is.
Sheets and.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about all the random, like all this other stuff. You gotta worry about the business. You gotta worry about marketing.
Who's mechanical rights? Who got this to the song?
Yeah, you worry about how it's gonna get marketed. You worry about if it's gonna get approved. You worry about if it's gonna like all of that was just out the way. The only thing that was there was just for no other reason other than to put it on the line and just vibe and just create some. Something that we could take back with us. I sent everybody the track that was there. Something that we could just take with us and just heal.
Enjoy it.
And creativity does that, Yeah,
man.
So it was good.
Oh, wait, what time? Oh, we do have our music break. Dang.
Yeah.
What's the topic?
We'll do it when we come back, huh?
What's the topic today?
Well, same thing.
I just cut on it. I was like, oh, I know you're talking about something today. So.
No, yeah, secular versus secular. Yeah, we just talking about, we're picking up on where we left off yesterday. Yeah. We just picking up where we left off yesterday. Talking about, but today though, I want to dive into it more from the creative standpoint for creators, especially picking up after what we did last night. Y'all see what happens when you get a chance just to create. This is what happens. You get a chance just to vibe and just,
enjoy.
I love ethereal sounds though. I love stuff that's ambient. I went on a phase, and then we're going on a music break, I promise. But I went on this phase maybe in like 2000, somewhere between like 06 and 08, where I listened to a lot of weird stuff. Like I ain't gonna call it weird, but it's weird for black people. Like Bjork, like stuff like that. Like I listen to a lot of Bjork and like that Icelandic artist Bjork. I was listening to a lot of stuff from her. I got really into Coldplay, especially after they started working with Brian Eno. So that sound changed and it became more
weird too. Since you mentioned that, like me, I like listening to him.
Who was that? I can't see it. Well, we can't hear it. It ain't on the... Oh, is that like one of those cloud drums? One of those
I'm gonna say they call it. I got to hear it. When I say it's beautiful, it's such a beautiful thing, and it's short. I'll just send it to your phone and text during the music break. When you take it out, you're like, man, I like stuff like that. But the other people may find weird. I love Arabian scale.
Yeah.
When they sing, they do those scales. When they sing, I love that stuff. That's like, and the way it fits is just weird. But, what's the other music hobby?
Which one?
What is that other music? Punjabi? What is that music?
Oh, like the Indian stuff, like stuff you find like in Bollywood and all that.
Yeah, that, and it's almost like, but no, their type of R&B flavored music is killer.
Really?
The Arabic style of art. Have you listened to any of it?
No, not really.
They kill us.
Isn't that crazy though? How our stuff? It's crazy how our stuff has gone all the way around the world, and has and people put their own take on it and all that. Hip hop, R&B, jazz, blues, gospel, even. Like black music has definitely, it has definitely become the standard music of the world. Like we should be. That's why I want to have these conversations about sacred versus secular. Because my question now is, have we held back? Like for those of us who come from religious spaces, church spaces, and all that, have we held back creativity in the name of God? And then like this creativity that has the ability, there's something in us, and I'm not gonna make it a racial thing, but there's something in our style and in our culture that resonates with people literally all the way across the planet, to the effect then they take it and put their own spin on it. Like there's something in us that is so amazing, the sound that we've come up with as Black Americans. We took our African roots. And now everybody in the world takes from it. But then for those of us who are in religious spaces, oftentimes we don't put that stuff out there because because we scared of what somebody gonna say, or we got some conviction or something like that. And are we robbing the world? We got into this conversation yesterday. It was getting on me, because I was playing a little bit of the project for Ron and letting them hear the stuff we were working on, Hernfield, and they were like, "Why is this not in the world right? This is." So I felt good about that, and also felt fussed at, and I needed that fussing, because y'all be fussing at me too, but So anyways, do we rob the world of our creativity in the name of religion, in the name of quote unquote sacred space or convictions, or in the name of God in this sense, and end up robbing the world of some beautiful art, things that could be life-saving? Like I said yesterday, that song "Make It to Tomorrow," first time I heard that song, I broke down in tears in a hotel room, because I was like, where was this song right here? Like, when I was in the deepest of the deep, where was this song at? But it was speaking exactly to me. It was not a Christian song, wasn't a gospel song, it wasn't a sacred song, but in fact, I would call it a sacred song. Sacred don't necessarily mean it's God. Sacred just means it's holy, it's set apart, it's something that has its express purpose. And his express purpose on that song was somebody who had gone through suicidal thought, suicidal ideation, and decided, in himself, he was like, if I can just get up today, if I can just make it through today, all I got to do is I ain't got to worry about next week, I ain't got to worry about next year, I just got to make it to tomorrow. And if I can do that, all is well. And for me, that spoke more life to me than any gospel song I'd heard, than any spoke more life to me than any. And again, I'm not saying that stuff is bad. I ain't saying gospel music is bad. I'm just saying it wasn't speaking to me at that time. So, but let's say that he would have been stuck trying to flip that around and be like, because God will work it out and God will do this. And it just wouldn't have had the same impact or effect. But I would venture to say that the way that it came across my feed so randomly, I ended up following this guy. And in that moment, I was like, "Oh God, this is God right here. This is God sending a song to me. This is God sending a song to me." And so does God work through things that aren't necessarily church music? And so I don't want the world to keep on getting robbed of our creativity, especially if we're doing it in the name of God. And that's what the conversation really is about today. Look at Rhonda in here. I rebuke Zeke all night. Talking about my album, not getting my album done, Yeah, you and Rhonda would have been in full agreement last night, Eric. Y'all would have been in complete, I promise, y'all would have been in absolute, complete agreement. I was saying that last night. I was like, "Yeah, you sound like Rich and Eric when they be fussing at me."
That sound like your boy Donnie. Donnie. That would sound like Donnie. I'm like, what's his holdup? He said, I said, well, he be busy. He's more busy than me. Donnie was like, he's more busy. I have a church. I have this. I'm traveling all the time. Like,
yeah,
you got to do it. Donnie was not trying to hear none of that. It was about your record. He was like, I don't want to hear that.
One thing I got to do, and this is one thing that I'm working on, and I've got to accept help. That's one thing that's a thing for me to have to, that's the thing for me to have to work through, and the fear of being helped, the fear of being, whatever it may be, So that's the thing that I'm working on. That's the thing I'm working on to get over that, because this year I'm dedicated that project is coming out this year. Yeah, there's a dedication to that now at this point. But y'all hear it here, y'all witnesses, so yeah. So, all right, y'all, let's do this. We're gonna take this music break because I feel like jamming. Y'all turn the radio up, get your coffee. We coming back with morning shout outs. I already started digging into the comments. I already started digging in the comments. With the red. Not red getting on here rebuking me already. See, we come back with morning shout outs. I'll say good morning. Higher, Lord.
Every day, I
Yeah. Gotta get my wife back her shoes. She came in here. Gotta get my wife back her shoes. She came in here bringing me some coffee. And yeah, we're gonna be ending on time today. So anyway, hey, y'all, come on, jam out real quick, y'all. It's Friday. We here. Y'all jamming with it. Y'all JR, I love this song. I really do. I love this. I don't know why. I love this jam. I be jamming to this, y'all. Even off the show, I be jamming to this one. And I told you, I'm not even a house head. This one is just the one right here. I love it, man. I love this one. Come on, y'all jam out. Jam for a minute. Hey. Hey. I love it. I gotta splice that so I can just have it background music. And JR got a bunch of other stuff. He told me he was gonna send me some other stuff, and he probably did. I need to check it and see. I love that one. That's Higher by Miss Free. That was produced by JR Jordan. Y'all know he's always in here. Y'all know he's one of the rock stars that gets on, and we've had him on the show before. I gotta have him on again. We're gonna do a music week, and I'm, like I said last night, I'll make this about me because we're talking about creativity, that which is sacred versus that which is secular. So I will be on the line today. I will be vulnerable and keep myself on the line because we had some good conversation last night, and just you got to be around that kind of energy, man. You got to be around the kind of energy that builds you. That builds you into your purpose. And Pastor Bill asked me a question yesterday. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the question was because I am kind of messing the question up. I gotta get him to send it to me again. I'd be doggone because I was looking at my phone just a minute ago trying to download the thing that Eric sent me, and I saw he sent me something. I'd be doggone if it's the question that he asked me yesterday. It was one that was very, very pointed, and it had to do with purpose and what you need to do in order to. And it was a question. It wasn't you need to do this, you need to do that. It was what's the next steps? I ain't gonna go all the way into it, but it was very pointed. And and I will say this much: if you're gonna have a pastor, at least have somebody who will see who you are, see your purpose, and then be able to speak into that and help you along that journey. And so, in my appreciation of pastors and other people like that, I thank God for Pastor Bill Ellis. And many of y'all don't know this. Y'all might not know this, but I was at another church for like 10 years. I was at another church for like 10 years, and then I started getting to that place of burnout. And that's how I ended up at APC. I just started going, and literally I just started sitting in the back because they had a service at that time. They were starting service at 2:00, coming out of the pandemic, and so I would come in after my service, and on my way home, I would stop all at 114th and Vincennes, and I would just go in there. I would sit in the back, and I would just I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't have to. That all changed the day that somebody, that the musician didn't make it to the church. And Danielle Jordan, speaking of J.R. Jordan, his sister actually was the worship leader at APC at the time, and she was singing the song, trying to get through it, and the organist, and Chantrell Lowe, shout out to him. He's the drummer. He was there. But wasn't no organist, so he tried to get up there and tinker around. And I wasn't going to get in the way because all I know, the organist was going to come in, and it just didn't happen. He was tinkering around. I said, let me go up there and play this song. I was singing, praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him. Jesus was his Savior. He's worthy to be praised. So they were singing that, and I got on the organ, and I ain't sat down since. Like literally, I ain't sat down at the place since. I ain't been able to just walk in and sit down since. But honestly, I'm saying that to say though, some of y'all that's on here right now, we talked about sacred versus secular and all that. Some of us, the reason that's a whole thing is because we're so ingrained in ministries, so ingrained in those kinds of communities until we don't even realize the toll it's taking on us and we burn out. So if you need to, especially if you work in a ministry, if you need to, find yourself somewhere where you can go, even if it's just once a month, once every other month, twice a month. I don't know. If you got to do it every week, I don't care. Just find you somewhere you can go where you can go and just sit down and it just resonates with you, you can just sit down, find you a place like that, because the honest to God, that burnout is real, and burnout leads to depression, it leads to suicide. Or let's put it this way, it don't always lead to that, but I will tell you from personal experience. I said I'll put myself on the line and be vulnerable. I'm telling you from personal experience, man, it can lead to that. I won't say it will, maybe it won't be your story, and I hope to God it'll never be your story. I hope to God you'll never get to the point where you start actually contemplating unaliving your own self. I pray to God that none of y'all ever, if you've ever been down the road, I pray to God you never go down it again. If you've never been down that road, I hope you make a quick detour, that you see the signs showing up. But one way to avoid it, one way to deal with it, one way to get away from that, honest to God, is to find somewhere where you can go, a community of people where you can just be poured into, and you don't have to give everything. You can't pour out what ain't been poured in. And that's why I say one of my struggles sometimes is receiving help. Like, honest to God, like people like DJ Red, like y'all said when I said I suck at receiving help, he was like, yeah, you suck at that. Like, because Red, I gotta give him a shout out here. People like Red, Phil, like these cats, like Jason, Jamaica, like let me stop going down the line. I start going down the line. I miss somebody's name, but some of these cats, I feel like I know that these cats, like when I be doing stuff, they'll stick around, they'll help, they'll make sure stuff, they won't leave till I done left. They like Jamaica Marcus came up last week. They had to drive a long distance that night and would not leave until I was done helping me clean up, pack up, do all that. Like, and I still be running around trying to do it all. They was fussing at me last week. I was like, y'all go ahead, y'all get out of here. Meanwhile, I'm looking for some sanitizer to sanitize the tables and clean them off, and I'm straightening chairs. And they're like, D, like, let us help you. Let us help you. Like, and I'm still running around trying to make sure everybody else is good. And so I've not been good in my history, in my past, at receiving help. And it has had a hindering effect on a lot of things in my life. And so, a lot of things regarding purpose and other stuff like that. So, that's why I say if you need to get around somebody where you can find that help, where you can find that relaxation, you need to find those communities. Do that, man. Do that. I had to do it. And I swear to God, I promise y'all, if it wouldn't have been for that, that's why I rocked with APC when it was all said and done. Because that place became a place of solitude and sanctuary for me. It was for me. Now, and when you get to busy and you get to working in it, then it becomes like your work zone. But still, I thank God that I have the opportunity to create spaces like last night with Healing Voices. That was with APC. So, y'all need to have you a church community, or at least a community, a healing community, where you can find that kind of stuff. If all you got is work, pain, and stress in church communities, I'm arguing that that's not a good church community to be in, and you might need to take a break or just break away. You need something before you burn out and you end up like I did. I don't wish that on my worst enemies, man. I would never wish for anybody to get to the point where you balled up on a floor. Like I'm in the room right now where I was balled up on the floor in this room right here, balled up in the fetal position, and I couldn't do. I ain't never been that low. I ain't never been that way before. I had never felt that experience, but when it hit, man, it hit. And all I could think about was it needs to just be over. I need to just end it. There's nothing left in me. There's nothing left for me. I would never wish that on anybody. So get yourself around some spaces that will help you overcome it. And that ain't somebody that's just beating you over the head with a Bible and saying, you need to do this. Just people who just love you regardless. So I don't even know how I just got on that spiel, but that's real, man. That's real. That's absolutely real. So yeah. I just got the whole spiel. Uh-oh, you all right? You froze up? I think Eric is frozen.
Well, I just did that to see how still I could be.
I'm like, I was blinking as he froze. I'm like, starting to get concerned. Like, this nigga have a stroke? Like, what just happened?
I want to see if I could be really still. That was right.
I'm looking like, wait a minute, this nigga like, is he? Then when I saw the eyes again, I'm like, did he have a stroke or something? Like, hey, somebody call Eric. Y'all see how random this man is? Well, let's do this, y'all. Let's get to these morning shout outs. And look, yeah, Eric.
I just want to see how still I could be. That was the weirdest time to do it. Something literally just said, how still can you be? I said, let me see. And I did it.
Rhonda said she felt like I'm talking like her pastor. Oh, Lord, nah, I never. Oh, talking to her pastor. Uh-oh, I ain't going to get on that one. I'm just, I ain't going to. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you know, okay. That was, it's not my, I won't say it. We had some conversations last night. That's probably why it's on my mind this morning, but because I went to bed thinking about all that. So that's probably why it's on my. We had some conversations last night. Rhonda, I know exactly what you mean. It took me a minute. I'm slow, but I'm sure. But now I was about to say, Eric, I was about to do the morning shout outs, and I was about to say, you know what? Before we do the first comment, let me put the first one up there. The woman who birthed me, my mama, and I am still gonna do it. And then as soon as I was about to say that, look what she typed. Like, as soon as I was about to say, y'all, my mama.
That first message was, see you soon. She popping up on you?
Yeah, she'll be here next week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom will be here next week. I probably have her on the show. She don't know yet, but I guess she does now. Like, she knows now. She didn't know then. She knows now. She'll be on the show next week. So y'all definitely want to miss that.
When is your wife coming back?
I thought about having her on. I thought about just having her come on today.
When is Nick's coming back? We like when she's there. I'm like, well, dang. I said, people try to get rid of us every day.
Rhonda, don't laugh at that. You're right, because they already replaced us with Rhonda. The whole cheeks up in the morning thing, they just come in taking over. Like,
and she should start that, and they should just have that. Just, I mean, they're not in a bad way. I'm saying they've been trying to do it. They should do it. See how it works.
Yeah, we did say that when I take a break, because we did say that somewhere either July or August that we were gonna take a little bit of a break, so we didn't have to be on for a week, and then let
Rhonda Stick and Jamaica have it.
Yeah, that's what we said we were gonna do. Rhonda Sticks, Jamaica, we'll let them throw whoever else they want to on there, and let them just take
whoever else they bring on.
If we wanted to pop in, I might pop in one day or something. But other than that,
there's gonna be some talking on that show.
Yeah, I get a chance to just sleep in, go to work at a decent hour. Like, like I do need the break. I don't want to. That's the thing. I don't want to end I don't want to just take a week off of the show, because then y'all gonna start looking for something else in the morning.
You know what?
We're building over here, baby. We got.
But if we did take a week off, when you come back, people will tune in. Like, oh, they back.
Unless they find something that's better than Zeke Live in the morning, I know. It'll be like, I never played Zeke Live in the morning with you,
Well, you all get ready, because you go see a rerun here too. You got stuff.
Well, I will say this: I know that some people have replaced their morning shows. Not knocking these morning shows, because I love them. Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Erica Campbell. I love all them people. But I know for a fact it's people that watch us in the morning that said they used to listen to that stuff in the morning, but now they listen to us. And so that's why I say I don't take it lightly doing this. I see it as a chance to pour some life and some love into people, some good energy, some good spirit in the folks in the morning. And I hope that that's what everybody's getting out of this. So, yeah. Let's do these morning shout outs. I just said, my mama, y'all, my mama's there. Y'all go show my mommy some love, even though she's talking about my eye. Y'all go up and show my mama some love. Because there she is right there. Like I said all the time, I may not come when you want me, but I'm always right on time. December 1st, 1983. They told my mama that you would bear us unto you a child shall be born. He would be a child, a son. And you shall call him Ezekiel.
You take credit for that scripture. That's about me.
And at the day they said I would come, I came out that very day. So I may not come when you want me, but I am always right on time, right from the very beginning. Y'all go show my mommy some love. That's my mommy. She's gonna be here next week. She don't know, but she's gonna be on the show. So she knows it now. So yeah. So because I know she won't say no. I know my mom won't say no to me by coming on my show. I know she won't say no. I know it. I just know. So now, first comment of the day today goes to, speaking of mamas, the lady that we call affectionately, we call her mama. There she is right there saying, good morning, family. That's mama all the way down in Dallas. You know what? Real quick. Hold on. I gotta say this, E. I gotta say this one just because it's on my mind. I'm going to say it and then I'm going to let it go. Mama, because you won't hear. First off, I don't know I don't know. How far is the whole Guadalupe, the river, Guadalupe River? How far is that from, the flooded in Texas, all flooding? 100-something kids missing. 100-something people missing, dead. I'm sorry, not even missing, like dead. I don't know how far that is from Dallas and all that area and stuff like that, but it is a crazy situation. So, Mama, if you're on here, I'm saying this while you on here, because you can tell me if I'm out of line for this one. You can tell me if I'm out of line for the statement that I'm about to make, because I mean no harm by it, but I do think that it needs to be made. I remember when Katrina happened. I remember when some different tragedies happened in Las Vegas. And right now I'm ragging on my evangelicals. I'm not ragging on y'all, but I'm holding y'all to the fire. And y'all said that the Lord will reign in judgment. And we don't hear that same language about Texas. And I'm not saying that the Lord is reigning judgment either way over anything, but I'm saying it is whack how when tragedies happen to black people, y'all say the Lord was reigning judgment because of sin. Yeah. And then when it happens in your own homes and places, it's a national crisis and tragedy, and we should pray for the people and all that. Like, that has driven me crazy. I've seen evangelicals who I knew said God was writing judgment on New Orleans due to Katrina. Or when the shooting happened. Yeah. When the shooting happened in Las Vegas. Yeah, remember the Mandalay Bay shootings in Las Vegas when that happened, because it's Sin City. God was raining judgment. When the whole thing happened in Houston at the Astrodome with Travis Scott, the whole Astrodome situation, and some people were killed because of the stampede after the violence. When that happened, I remember after it happened, preacher at the church I was at went on the whole thing. You shouldn't have been there in the first place, and you shouldn't have da. And then when a tragedy like this happens, all of a sudden it's a whole different scenario. So I'm not trying to be out of line. I'm not trying to make light, because my heart truly goes out to this situation, all situations, but to my evangelicals who would dare to say that the Lord rained judgment on one situation, but when it happens to you, it ain't the same. Maybe I think you should shut the F up and just go back and have a cookie, have a Coke and a smile, and shut the F up. So I want to say the real thing because I respect my mama too much and she's on here. But I'm saying that my mama right here is down in Texas, and all our prayers need to be going to Texas, need to be going to any tragedy and situation that happens. But to those who,
you know what else makes
God's judgment is, like,
you know what else bothers me with that whole situation? If that idiot wouldn't have removed the public service thing to give people warnings, he got rid of that. When you get the alarm to go off, he said that was a waste of money, and he cut it out nationwide. So those people had no warning.
Yeah, no warning. No warning.
Because he got rid of the warning system.
I just heard a thing today that said it would have taken 4 minutes for those kids, and I'm putting this statement up there that Mama put. This is her on the Facebook side. They also on the YouTube side that was first comment. This is the same person on the Facebook side, for those that don't know. And she said, how about they only talking about the children who died at Mystic Lake Camp, which is where people who have money send their kids. There were lots of poor folk who got caught up in the damn flood. They're not talking about them. It's about the money, and that's my problem right there. That's the problem right there. Look, she said they didn't even get alerts on their phone and stuff like that. So she down there and
all that out. He said there's no need.
Yeah, they cut all that out.
It was dumb. So Trump, I blame you for this. This is all your fault.
I heard a thing on the news just this morning before getting on here. They said it would have taken them 4 minutes to get to the higher ground. They call it something like God Mountain or Jesus Mountain or something, whatever, at Mystic Lake at the camp. It would have taken them 4 minutes to get them kids from where they were up to the higher ground as safety, but because there was no alert, no warning, no emergency alert, nothing in place, even though they knew that storm was coming in the day before and it had the potential for flood, and they did not do it. So now them kids lost their lives because of a bad decision, and ain't nobody saying, well, that was God's judgment raining, because I won't dare say that either. I'm not daring to say that, because them kids didn't deserve that. That was a bad decision that was made. That was by government, that had residual effects now that we living with. But my problem is to these little bootleg evangelical pastors who would dare say that the Lord got rid of a whole bunch of black folks because of sin, or a whole bunch of folks who were just maybe in Vegas having a good time or at the Astrodome. Take a pick and name it. They because it goes against their political views, then God was raining judgment. But then when it hits your own backyard, we need to pray for y'all because the devil got busy. How dare y'all? Yeah, how dare y'all pick and choose who gonna be who you ain't God.
They pick and choose all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when you got the other countries and the black countries and places get flooded out. Sin, they were in sinful stuff, but then in the white area,
God's judgment,
it's disaster. Keep the same energy for that, and and then I watched the president say the other day, "Well, this happened because of President Biden." How the heck does this have anything to do with that man? Fool, you made that order. Now all these kids are dead and all this, and now you sitting back like, "Well, I didn't do it." But they said you signed it. No, I didn't. You did.
Yeah,
you said it. Well, it was because it was faulty, because, he's not going to take no blame for it.
Mm-hmm. It's the same comment. But it's just
it's sad that they're only concerned, and even in that tragedy, like she said, they're only concerned about the white children.
With the money. Not even just the white children, the ones with the money. Like she said, there's a lot of poor folks. And there's a lot of poor white folks. And this is the wool that gets pulled over people out. Poor white folks vote against their own interests in the sense of hoping that they will live up to the. But that's been bothering me since this tragedy happened. Like that's been, and I've been trying to I've been trying to not say anything about it, but I got sick of seeing, because I see a wide array of things across my Facebook and my YouTube. I'm just all over the place with it. I want to hear all the sides of the story, but what I'm seeing out of the evangelicals is it's sickening. It's disgusting. And when you look at the long arc of history, some of the same people who said God's judgment reigned on all them other situations, something happens like it happened in Nice, France, or like it happened here, then all of a sudden, like you said, it's disaster, like as opposed to a judgment. And that to me is that's a sin in and of itself. And I think those preachers need to be set down, shut up, and some of them just need to be punched in the mouth. Like, just punch them in the mouth. Like, all right, back to the good vibes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, I had to get that out there, and I said I was gonna say what I said today, because it was just welling up in me after I heard that thing about it was gonna take them 4 minutes to get up there. I was like, when I see Mama on here, I'll wait till I see her coming, because she could tell me if I'm out of line, since she right down there in Texas. She could tell me if I'm out of line for making a statement like that. And if I am, I'm sorry. If it offends anybody, I'm sorry. But that comment ain't to the ones who are caught up in the tragedy. Whether you had money or not, you get into a tragic situation. That comment is specifically for all of those judgmental, overreaching, short-sighted, limited vision, colonizing evangelical white folks who have the audacity to pick and choose who they think God judges and doesn't judge, and they cherry pick what it is. And as long as it's they stuff, God will never judge it. But if it's my black ass, they definitely judging it. And I ain't got time for that no more. I just don't have time for that no more. And maybe I'm fired up because we got to talk about the school we went to last night and how them same stories be happening. We went to a white evangelical school, and that was the same kind of stuff we would hear. And so I just, that stuff has irritated my soul, and
you know what?
In the next half of my life, just rallying against them folks. So
you know what we should do on here one of our episodes. I would love to have that discussion about racism in the church.
Oh, please,
let's have but see, I would like pictures and stuff like that too. It'd be a whole slideshow. Like, listen, because
that's something I want to put. So I actually want to put that together. We got to talking about kind of randomly doing this in October around homecoming time for my school. I told you I'm standing up against these folks. Like, Yeah, racism in the church.
It's there.
It is. That's
what made it worse was a lot of us saw it. I don't know. We got to bring Round up. A lot of us saw it during this last election situation.
Yeah.
It really, them black folk go to them churches and not all. Again, we're not saying all white pastors. We're not saying all everybody. We're not saying that. But for a vast majority, you saw the true colors come out.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it more and more when they're talking about this woke culture that you see more and more every Sunday.
If I see another politician,
she's uneducated, they was quick to call former President Harris uneducated.
Yeah,
they quick to say
all the education in the world, and just if I hear another one of them use the word woke, because it don't mean they're not using it how we use it. So they've taken woke to basically mean if it's woke, it's anti-white, and that ain't never been the case. Like woke is just waking up to y'all.
Realization where you live.
Waking up to
they live in a fantasy world because they don't deal with it. That's what it is. They don't deal with it. It don't affect them. So them, it's like racism. You just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. This is America. We all can make it. That's not true because you and I can walk in the same place. White man, white lady. You walk in the door. Hey, ma'am, how are you? Welcome. I come to the door. Can I help you with anything you look for? And I got my own personal security with me the whole while I'm in the store. They will never know what that feels like.
Exactly.
They don't understand. That's a foreign concept to them. It's like you or this one kills me when they say you guys are racist towards us. Lady, how? How? It's like how are we racist towards you? You colonizer. It's like I get mad at that kind of stuff because I sit and watch the stuff and then like that lady, the one we all been laughing at from Texas, who told that it was an older white lady she talked to, you need to get off welfare. Get yourself. She's like, yeah, you may be sick, but you know what? You're a welfare queen. Talking to this old elderly white woman, one of her own, arguing with her, and that old chick was giving it back to her. Now you the same one on the news crying. Help us. We're people too. Say them white tears. Mm-hmm. You didn't have them for none of the black areas. And I love what the president of Africa, the president said the other day from over in that African country. That said, how dare he say I'm well spoken? And
Liberia. That was an embarrassment. That was.
How did I learn English so well when that's the language of the country?
That's the language of Liberia. Or how about Liberia was the place that the reason we call it Liberia, for instance, isn't the capital Monroeville, right?
Yeah.
That was actually set up as a place to send black slaves because they didn't want us together. Like there was so freed slaves to send you back to Africa, but understanding that you wouldn't fit into the culture in any of the African nations anymore. So Liberia is basically there's a history with that, but English as a result is the main language.
Is their main language? And his school says
of the United States. About
wait,
where'd you learn to speak English?
Racist thing at the table. And this man said what they
speak it so beautifully,
well spoken. And you see what that guy said? He was insulted. You see what he said about him?
I was insulted when I heard. Yeah,
when I saw Maxine Waters. Yeah. I just want to say thank you before we bring out to Maxine Waters and her investigation because what she's doing is causing a big ruckus. And those that don't know, she's having President Trump's wife investigated. She said, your son is an anchor baby and your wife is a foreigner. And her papers, if we're going to offer your new thing, she has to be deported too.
Yeah.
And now he's like, wait, that's my wife and my children. It's like, no. It's the same thing applies. So now there's a whole petition and thing going among Republicans and Democrats with him saying, hey, your wife and her parents, their stuff expired. She shouldn't be here. It applies to her too, because she had the same citizenship thing. And your son, your baby boy, technically is. So now he's like, well, you're not going to contact my family. They was like, no, you're doing it everybody else's. But he said his family's different. He the president. No, it's the same thing. So shout out to Maxine Waters, Auntie Waters, who's trying to get
Auntie Maxine. All right, let's go back to the good vibes. I'm bringing Rhonda up and I'm turning on the music and we're going to finish these morning shout outs. I just had to get that one out. When I saw Mama, I had to get that out. I never got real political just then, y'all. But these like politicals and evangelical people, they just getting on my nerves now. It's cringing my skin. We
should share some of the evangelical clips next week.
Yeah, you know what? We should.
Yeah.
Well, we got a bunch of that stuff out.
Yeah, let's put them out there. They don't care about putting us out there.
They put us out there. Let's bring to the stage Rhonda so she can help us with these morning shout outs here. Rhonda on the rocks. No, right?
Trying to drink my protein shake.
You brought her up while she was drinking her stuff.
I know, right? You also ready.
I know. I was like, whoa.
In season and out of season. You got to. All right, I had to put on a good vibe because it got heavy for a minute there. I just this whole river thing just got me because that's a lot of people that lost their lives all at one time over some stupid decisions. And then when I'm seeing from the church world, specifically white church evangelicals who are wanting sympathy here, but some of the same voices who was calling our tragedies the judgment of God, all of a sudden is looking for prayer because theirs is a tragedy. Like, that's the dumbest thing, or like John Johnson said. And then I swear I'm getting off of it. The drug thing is a whole nother thing. Like John Johnson put in here. Y'all remember Dare to Be Different? Y'all remember Dare? Yeah, because crack cocaine was hitting our neighborhoods. And then when the opioid epidemic hit, all of a sudden it was a national emergency, a health crisis. But for us, it deserves jail time.
We were just drug infested people, and then when it hit their communities, we need to do something. You know, the same energy with the guns. Guns in their neighborhood is protection. It's their right. Oh, it's just protecting. That's our rights. In the black neighborhoods, black on black violence. They kill each other. Keep the guns out of the community. Which is it?
Exactly.
Man, look, I would do a whole week on racist stuff and invite some on here and talk to them.
Oh my God.
Exactly. Well, Rhonda, you came on at the perfect time because the next morning shout out is Mama Pastor Cynthia Cohen. Y'all know I call her Mama Pastor. This is Mama Pastor Cynthia Cohen, y'all. There she go right there. Good morning, Zeke, Hodes, moms, and rock stars. Blessing to all. There go your mama, Rhonda. That's Rhonda's mama. So y'all got to show her all the love. Y'all know we show the mamas of the hosts all the love in the world because they birthed it in us and they raised it in us and they whooped our tails from time to time. Like, you know.
Never. I was an angel.
Right. And, you were an angel? I like to think I was an angel, so I think that every beating I got was unjustified. Like, I think every whooping I got was unjustified. I was angel. And, yeah, these are the people who actually raised us, who actually beat us, then who actually started spoiling their grandchildren and became different people when we grew up. These are people. They had McDonald's money for us, but they got
man.
Tell what?
I just looked at John. When you see it when you get to a John Johnson, you didn't upset me with that. I just Google searched it. That is the most stupidest statement. Not you, John, but what you posted that idiot said. That Biden has stage 9 cancer. There's no such thing as stage 9 cancer. What the heck? Dude said that.
Oh, Lord.
But anyway.
Yeah. Well, there's mama again right there. And then who is our girl? Asia Jama. I would have still around the song and be like, Asia. It's just like everybody with a 2-syllable name is going to be good. If it got an at the end of the name.
Wait a minute.
Rhonda.
I ain't seen my mother on here today. Hold on, let me call her. Where's she at? Hold on.
Who was on here earlier?
Eric's mom, she is on here. Matter of fact, give me two more shout outs and we'll be on her. Give me 2 more shout outs and watch what happens.
No. I just didn't see her name. And normally I see it over and over. I'm like, wait, the lady you here this morning?
At 7:30 a.m. she was on.
Exactly 7:30. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Watch. I'm gonna show you 1 second. Look at DJ Red right here. He said, good morning, blessed people. A fantastic Friday, and you will not fail to finish strong. You better give all these F's. Every time I hear somebody say finish strong, you know who I think of? Rhonda, Dr. Bowling. Like every year, that was his first speech every year to the senior class. Finish strong. Every time I hear Dr. Bowling, shout out to him. He was the best thing going on at Olivet. I will say that. Like, we love Dr. Bowling. He said, tune to Zeke Live in the morning. Like, share, subscribe, but now no failure. Lock in. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Eric, here you go, Eric. I'm going to put you on center screen for this one. There you go.
I just didn't know
your mama. There you go. Your mama is here, Eric. You can rest assured and be okay. Your mama is here this morning.
She is here. Okay. I just
It was like, hold on, my mama ain't on here. Where my mama at?
Right. He's feeling left out.
Oh, that's what you think it's a joke? Okay.
You don't never stop missing your mama, I guess. You don't never stop, needing your mama around. I get it. I be needing my mama. I need a trip to the West Coast right now. I'm so glad my mama is coming this week. It's weird we don't get to see it's weird we don't get to like just pull up on the house no more. Like that's, I like you be talking about going to your mama's house, and Ryan, you be talking about going to your mama's house, and I just be like, yeah, we're going to my mama's house. It's gonna cost me $650. Like, my mama always said, we're gonna cost $650, and I got to call off work for like several days. So, but shout out to Mama, this Eric's mama, Miss Johnny Ryder. I'll show her some love. Y'all know we show love to the mamas of the show. I'm gonna play a track from last night, Rhonda.
Is our boy helping us? Is our boy helping us with this morning too?
Who?
He's backstage. The pastor himself is back there.
Oh, in that case, put him on the stage. There you go. We have a party. It's a Friday party. Rich Moss.
You didn't tell him you could put him on. You just brought it up.
I had to turn on the track that we did last night because I just feel like the morning shout-outs need a little vibe. Y'all see what they done already started making music videos. Ideas. Mama came up with a music. First off, hold on, stop the track one more time, Ronnie, because I said when they done wrote you into the music video, and she ain't mentioned me, Eric, Rich. No, it was like Rhonda's on a crowded beat, and Rhonda picks up the seashell.
You did the music.
Wait a minute. Change the screen real quick. Y'all see what that says right there? Have the comment. Do y'all see what that says? Zeke live in the morning. How did this become Rhonda?
And wait, you did the track and everything and don't get no credit.
Listen,
You been written out the whole song. You wrote out the song, just Rhonda.
I guess that's the impact and effect that Rhonda on the Rocks has. I can't. It's a superpower. I can't even knock it. I love it in her.
I've already decided who's gonna play my love interest in the music video.
Wow.
Oh, who's it gonna be?
I'm not gonna say it on the show. Are you crazy? No.
I know who it should be.
I'll tell Zeke and Rich. I'm not telling Eric because if I tell Eric, he's gonna say it on the show. So,
we should pick who it's gonna be.
Do we know who it is?
I know who I would pick.
Do we know who it could be, or is it somebody?
No, it's gonna really catch you guys off guard. You're gonna be like, "What? I didn't even know."
He can run.
Okay. I like it.
It's no one you know this person, but you don't know that I know this person. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I was thinking it was somebody else.
How do you know this person?
I can't wait.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about how I know this person. See, you're going too far. Don't worry about it.
All right.
We have to know everybody.
We're doing another video.
And if I did not know them, then now I do because of this show.
We're bringing up videos. Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I love the concept that Mama Sherry came up with, and I've just decided who my love interest is gonna be.
Yeah.
And Lord, look this video, and this video should come out. Too.
Your mama said, "I'm surprised it's not Eric."
Yeah, I saw that.
Eric would love that.
It should be Eric.
It would make his life if he was my
I
love
snatched the
interest
shell out of her
in a music
hand and
video.
listen to it myself. Get out of here. This is all about me.
Mama Lisa, Eric would just be head over heels. I told you he already obsessed with me. So if I chose him as my love interest in a music video, y'all.
She
The man
definitely,
his life would never be the same. He
definitely don't have no clue when it comes to me.
Brand new.
I'm gonna give you. I'll let you say that. I'll let you say that because
The mama's already said it, Eric. It's very apparent. Like it's very apparent you're obsessed.
The mamas
with
is.
I am not.
Got a mamas. The mamas just get Rhonda. Speaking of mamas, let's try. Here go a young mama. Let me show y'all a young mama real quick. I'm skipping over a few more of the comments because I was on the bottom. Remember, Eric, I just said this earlier. I said we get the good morning all. And then look what happens. Look at this. She came back with a completely the good morning all. Ain't no punctuation. Ain't no exclamation points. Stop the track. Hold on. Ain't no exclamation points, ain't no punctuation, ain't no emojis. And then we get to Rhonda and it's
You can get Rita up off of here too. Rita, you blocked officially. Get up off of here.
So see, we had a whole thing, Rita. We had a whole thing for you. Rita is my girl, y'all. Rita has been there for me so many times.
Yep. Now
and yet she done traded on me and went to Rhonda.
Thanks, John.
She's like, now she's my girl. We done had a whole thing, Rita. We was in your corner, Rita. Like we were advocating for you to be freed.
Insane.
We were advocating for you to be freed. Now I guess we got to lock back up.
Now I gotta call the feds and turn you in again. So you going back, nigga? You gonna learn some support around here and some loyalty.
Uh-oh.
Hug your kids.
Thank you, Rita. I don't want your sympathy, love, though.
Hug your kids goodbye. This is your last week with them.
Not hug your kids goodbye.
Hug them goodbye because I'm calling the police immediately.
Calling the fans. We calling the fans on you. Let's see what else is in these comments. This is why I love doing the morning shout out, y'all. This is why it's one of my favorite parts of the show. I promise this is why it's one of my favorite ones of the show. Oh, come on with these testimonies. Hold on a second. God is so good. He woke me up this morning. I feel wonderful. My 5 grandsons still here. All right now. It's been a while since I had 5 boys in the house. It's such a blessing. Oh, yeah. And speaking of blessings, there goes Victoria. Vicky, what's up, girl? She says blessings, and we receive those blessings. And y'all can clearly see my eyes getting better. I'm only half Forrest Whitaker now. Like this. Shout out to Linda all the way from the 944. For those that you don't know what the 944 is, it's all right. That's what I call HP because everybody's phone number started with a 944 back in the day. We all got cell phones now, but back in the day, you had that 944 number. So shout out to Linda. Good morning, all. Have a great and blessed day. And look who it is. It's Piglet. Oh, man. Piglet, you would love Healing Voices. You got to start coming out for Healing Voices. You would love it. She used to come, actually, to the first ones that we did back in the day. You know, yeah. So we got to get her there. I'm going to keep that track going. Let's keep that track going because it feels good.
Wow. I'm looking at the comments. Man, some people feel like it's funny though. Some people feel like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, this eye situation. Oh, they did say my eye looks better. Look, y'all, Rhonda on Rocks is here in the comments. There she is. There she is in the comments, but she gets enough love as it is. So let's move on to the next comment.
Wait, just leave her comments in. Just remove her down for a minute. It's just gonna be the fellas.
Ronnie gets all the. I can't knock you. This is what happens when you get a group full of dudes. You gotta have some female energy on there, and once you get
all the women turn.
They just turned on us, y'all. I'm not even mad at it, Rhonda. I'm not even mad at it.
Real recognize real. Why are y'all mad at that?
What do you mean by that?
Real.
Yeah. Really mad. I'm just saying, like.
What do you mean?
We just feel neglected.
Real recognizes real. Spirit no
just
spirit. I mean, is that better for you? Spirit no spirit. Like that.
Y'all don't realize he's certified, guys. Like, I don't think y'all understand what happens right here.
I get it. She's a certified yapper. I get it. She's grabbing the tea and doing all the stuff. I get it. I'm just saying, we feel left behind.
Tomato, tomato.
My comments just keep rolling in.
I know how to
see. When I get down to the bottom of these comments, I already know what I'm about to see. When I get to the bottom of these comments, just a bunch of Rhonda stuff. So I'm gonna just keep shouting out the good mornings, and so I can go prepare myself for the rejection. Here goes Jamaica Lachey. Shout out to her. That's our girl. She's also on the Rhonda Rocks train. So there it goes. We'll see another Rhonda Rocks train. Jamaica Lachey. She used to follow me around. Now she all be, hey, Rhonda. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's your fault, Zeke. You brought me around. You had me on one episode. The people fell in love with me, and now we're here. So I don't know what to tell you.
Feels a little forced.
My auntie Regina. Morning, family. See you next week, nephew. Oh, okay. She talked to me today. Rhonda, if you would have been on the screen, she typed this comment. I'm sure it would have been like,
comment about Rhonda right under it. going.
Oh my God, are you serious? Where? I don't even
It's
see
coming.
it.
I'm looking at it right here.
All right, when I get to it, I'm just gonna be like, here we go. And then look, John Johnson. See, John Johnson, he's just good solid brother. Just a generic yo. They didn't have to say yo. Hey, Wanda, like just yo. Everybody get the same energy. That's what I'm talking about. Even kill. Let's see. Who else we got in here? I know it's a ton of things. Let's see.
Through them to get one about us.
Oh, check this out right here. This is crazy right here. My mama said, former caller, you talking about when the president said that the president of Liberia speaks good English. My mama was telling the story about how a former colleague of hers from Kenya said that a lady asked him where he learned to speak English so well, and he told him he learned it from the Bonobo tribe. Those that don't know what a bonobo is, that is the ape. Yeah. There you have it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, my mom said she can't wait to see all of us. Mom, you supposed to be just only happy to see me. My auntie wants to know why we cut up this morning on Fabulous Friday. Yeah. Oh wow, Eric! Look at this. Rita is well, Eric.
I can care less. How about that? So next, I have thousands of supporters. One less doesn't mean anything when I have 100,000. Let's keep going.
Well, look what your mom says, Eric. See, this is how I know they trading on us. They're trading on us. Three kings.
You know, this is still kind of good because the queens always fall under the kings. So this is acceptable.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jamaica missed her shout out. It's okay, Jamaica.
You just
We'll shout you out again. You our girl. Hey, Jamaica Lachey. Hey, girl. We had a whole thing about how you traded on us.
No, she said that. She commented. No, she commented. She was here for that, and she commented about it that she ain't no trader.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, look at my auntie.
Quit hating on. See,
we love. See, all we did was just observe what's going on in the world, and y'all took it as we hating on Rhonda. Y'all see that?
Nobody hating on Rhonda.
You see this?
It's just we were the favorite people. We were the favorite.
Yeah.
I see this comment right here. Rich, I gotta agree with Jamaica Shea on this one. Yeah, that hat is kind of vibey.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I don't know why I did it.
That is a vibe. Let's center screen that. Let's see that. Look at that. With the shirt and everything.
Hey, she's doing the best. I got a new mic.
Serious.
Let's see.
A new mic.
Yeah, the new mic. Let's see. What's your mic setting on? You got it turned up on your thing? Do you got your
It's not on, it's just for the look.
Oh,
Just
got
for the look. I don't like it. Shout out
You have to turn yourself up so you sound
yeah, you gotta turn that up. Yeah,
It's good style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, y'all hear me now? Huh?
Not really.
No. Can you turn them up, Zeke?
Well, I got them all the way up over here, so I don't know. That's
Oh no. Did I do
You
let's see.
can't have the music on when you talk.
right. We gotta keep the vibe. We gotta do this.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Zeke,
we can hear you. We just gotta kill the music.
Now, Rich is the Ricky Dillon song in that set you had in Dallas. Now, 'cause you said he killed your vibe right there.
My bad. I'm a
There you go.
My
It's
bad.
better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. I was trying to be real cool with the vibe, but it didn't work. So I guess I'll just do it like this. Hey guys, everybody all right? Yeah, it's cool. Thank you so much for the hat. Shout out to my wife who bought my hat for me. Thank you.
Aww.
Shout out. Thank you.
Oh, my yeah, woman's touch.
Every time.
Yeah,
Every time.
woman's touch.
We've never complimented this man's hat until
Y'all better start complimenting
we wear
that
the hat
stuff.
every single day. And only today did we compliment his hat. Why? Because his wife bought it. Tell him.
Hey,
Look at that,
you know
Rich. You
what?
got a shout out on my mama. You got a shout out. Yeah, you got it.
There's no emojis or hearts though. It just says morning. It don't even say good
I know
morning.
this is what's bothering me, y'all. Y'all see what's bothering me? These shout outs that y'all giving me, Eric and Richard, they all feel a little bit just All right, let me shut these Negroes up. Hey, Rick. Hey,
How they doing it?
Hey, Eric.
You know what? At the end of the day, all of them that shading us, I'll remember this. Don't call me for no concert tickets. Don't call me to do nothing. You figure out how to get. Now you got to pay full price. You be struggling. You ain't gonna be on the stage no more until you love
No.
Right way.
No. They don't get to pay full price, Eric. They get to pay. They get to pay a higher price. Like if the ticket is $50, they got to pay $65. Like
yeah, you got to pay over the top to get in. Don't call me for nothing. I'm sorry. You know what? Plus, Zeke, I feel like because we lost my Facebook following because we can't connect my page no more because we got supporters on there because my page is not attached no more. None of my
yeah, you actually have to do that though. You actually have to go in and do it. So you got to get in there.
Yes, you got to do something. I did it, and it says the administrator has to do something now.
That's weird. You should have administrative thing. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Remind me so I can take a look into it.
Your auntie
look at that. My auntie called us handsome
you
fellas. Again, I want to point out, y'all. Can we point out this? There are no emojis. There are no exclamation points. There's no capital. There's no capitalized words. There's no. It's just hey, it's not even hey handsome like with 3 Y's or nothing. It's just hey handsome fellas. I mean, I will acknowledge that y'all are handsome, and I'll say hey.
See, Jamaica's a traitor. You see what she said? Don't baby them. Wow.
What is that about?
Y'all gotta get coddled on this Friday.
You do her music, you work hard, and she kick you in the butt.
Just see how they just trade on you. You know what? This is why people. This is why all them white men voted for Donald Trump. This is why. Y'all just traded on them and they felt betrayed. I get it.
Jamaica,
they ungrateful, Auntie. They ungrateful.
Not taking it back. What?
They ungrateful.
Dang, Gina.
I accepted it. I thought it was great.
Jesus Christ. we got compliments. We get half compliments, and then we get them like on the fence. Like basically, they could be taken back. Like
because y'all just not grateful. Y'all should have just said, "Oh my God, thank you, Auntie."
I did say that. Really I was grateful. No, I said that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I did say that.
I mean,
that's too bad.
I mean, I was grateful, but I mean, you know, I'm just observing that Rhonda gets exclamation points and emojis.
I mean, think about it. I am funny. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. Why wouldn't people love me? I'm everything that Eric wants. You see what I'm saying?
Wait.
Why wouldn't the people
I want myself?
love me?
Why
wouldn't people love me?
Jamaica.
I don't know.
You write your own music. Zeke does
your
track.
Jamaica definitely writes her own.
Now have Rhonda start doing your tracks. Zeke, have Rhonda make your track start now.
I was at Healing Voices last night. You weren't.
And that'll mean you can do a track.
I
can do one.
How to put a track to? Did I not, Zeke? Did you teach me how to?
Oh, you did. We taught how to do it.
Okay.
You gotta start somewhere basic. I can definitely make one, but now what's the next time
you can't make one with Zeke's assistance. This man is a musical genius.
I don't need an assistant.
You think I'm a musical genius?
Yes.
I agree with you on that. But see,
you taught me
I don't need help to make mine though.
And
I don't need help.
Everybody needs help.
No, I really don't. I really don't.
But that's why your music is where it's at because you don't want help.
No, my music.
I received help last night.
Wait.
Created a whole song. We had harmonies. Phil was there. He's the best drummer in Chicago.
That's great.
He approved.
You know the main difference in all this though. The main difference. You can type my name in all music and it comes up in major credits. So let's type. Type all music, Eric write out major record credits.
Major record credit. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, very good.
It is.
This is why they need to be. This is why Eric needs to be the love interest of Rhonda in the video.
In the video, right here.
We'll be fighting.
That would be the most hilarious. I won't say be hilarious. It'd be
Rhonda be choked out at the end on the beach, dead, and I'm walking up the shell.
You would never put your hands on me, ever. I'm not even worried about that. You would never.
John Johnson,
never.
You are absolutely right. I just pulled a Puffy move, shutting the studio down. Shutting the studio.
Oh, that was what was that show?
Making the band.
What was it?
Making the band. He would just shut
Yeah. That's what we was talking about. The groups Rhonda was talking about yesterday. Day 26 and the girls. Danity Kane. Yeah.
Good music.
Yeah. Oh, wait, well, hold on. No. This wasn't with that. This was the other show. This was with the rappers, right? Well, he shut the studio down.
The band was both. All of them. Day 26 was making the band. The Rap Brews was making the band. And Danity Kane was making the band.
Really?
Yeah, he did them all.
That's all it was. Oh, it was just different seasons, all right?
Different seasons, yeah.
Well, whatever it was, there's the. What's all these comments coming? I'm a musical genius. Y'all think I'm a musical genius?
Can I have the floor for just a second? Can I have?
Yes, Rhonda, you can have the floor. I'm gonna center screen you.
You need to turn your mic off, then do that because I need you to not interrupt me as I speak right now. So I went to.
You said that.
But Rhonda just went in the teacher mode. Hold on, Rhonda just went in the teacher mode. Oh, I can wait. I'll wait. I heard y'all remember teachers used to say that. I'll wait.
If you wait on me, regardless, the show gonna be off. If you waiting on me, I'll talk to 11:30.
Screen, honey, I can do that, but I'm gonna let you. All right. So last night,
I'm gonna center screen you.
Last night I went to Healing Voices. My intention on going to Healing Voices was to support Zeke and honestly to get out of the house. I recently had surgery. I've been inside the house. I was like, okay, this is something kind of low key where I won't have to do like a lot of walking, moving around. I can just kind of chill out. So Zeke and I had talked about it. I told him, I'll think about it. I don't know if I'm coming. He's like, yeah, I just want people to just kind of vibe and, if they want to write something or however they want to do the music thing. Now, I'm not a music person at all in that way. So I was like, okay, I'm going to come. I'm going to sit in the back, probably just be on my phone. I just really want to show my face and show support to Zeke. So I get there. Me and Sticks talked for like 30 minutes as soon as I walked in the door. So I had been there for a while before I ever saw Zeke. And so, but I'm listening to the music that's going on in the sanctuary. And I'm like, okay, I wonder what song this is. Literally, this is what I'm thinking. Like, I wonder what song this is. And I go in, I'm like, oh, met everybody. And I'm like, what song is this? Ezekiel's like, oh, we just created it right now. What? Right now? It's like, yeah. We were just sitting here and we just put it together. So immediately I'm like, this is not real. Like, how did you do all of that in just like a few minutes? So I'm listening to that and I'm like, Zeke, like, how do you like write a song? Like, I've never written a song. I've never had an idea of writing a song. There are songs that I like, but I've never kind of sat down and thought about like, how do people get here? And so he was like, okay, we'll do it right now. And I'm like, I'm not going to be good at this. And so sometimes I shy away from things that I don't think I'm going to be good at because I don't like to fail or not do well or whatever. And so Zeke started, he was like, just give me a lyric. And I said, what did I say? I said, your love inspires me.
Yeah, that's what it was.
From there. I mean, from the music, then we went on ChatGPT, added more lyrics, Stick started rapping to it. Y'all, that was one of the best experiences that I've had in the year of 2025. I genuinely mean that. I'm not saying this because Zeke is my friend. And I said to Zeke last night, I was like, I don't know the music side of Zeke. A lot of you guys know Zeke from music. I know Zeke from college. So I know Zeke from like playing Big Booty down in the Red Room and just seeing him on campus. I think we had one class together, maybe in our college experience. It was one of them Bible classes, Jesus 1 or Jesus 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and Zeke had one of those classes together. I probably failed it. I don't know. But so I don't know that side of him, but I'm learning that side of him now. And so we did my song and we like harmonized. Zeke brought the mics out. It was just such a good time. When I tell you we left there at 11 p.m., like that was not in the plan. Because Healing Voices is over at 8:30. I just want
at 8:30. And I made a big fuss to do about that.
Yeah, we were there for hours, just like listening to the song, and he was like adding stuff to it, and it was just making it better and better and better and better and better. And I was so proud of it. I was like, send me my song and then play it on the show tomorrow because I'm really proud of this. So even though I didn't create it, so to speak, but I was able to influence the sound, and that just felt really good. And so we started talking about other stuff, and then Zeke started playing some of his music, y'all, I sobbed. I cried listening to.
She's not lying. She was crying.
Like he was like, okay, I'm gonna teach y'all the song, and then when the part comes on, y'all gotta sing it. So the first round, I was good. The second round, there were no words. I couldn't even talk. Like I couldn't even speak. Get this fool off this camera, please. Put this in the screen.
What you got to say?
The second time around, I cried. Like I was just so like proud of Zeke and just like really, really inspired by his music. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, many of you know, like I said, a lot of you guys know Zeke from his like music or adulthood or whatever. This man is so incredibly gifted. And we made a pact in the church before God and others that his project will be out before the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying that on this platform as a form of accountability because he genuinely has some great, like he played like maybe 3 songs of his, maybe 4. And I was just like, all of this is good. Like all of this is, and you know how some people like, yeah, I do music, you know, I do music, I got me a song, and you listen to it, you're like, okay. You do have a song. You in fact do have a song. However, it's probably not something that I want to listen to. On the other end of that, listening to Zeke's song, I was like, dang, I wish I could like play this in my car, but I don't want to ask him because it's not done, and it's not perfect, and it's not exactly what he wants it to be. Long story short, Healing Voices is such a phenomenal space. And it literally was me, Zeke, Sticks, and Phil. It was us 4.
And Marvin was there too. Marvin and TJ was in and out. TJ and Ashley were in and out. And
Like people in and out, but like we were kind of just the ones who were sitting there. But if you get an opportunity on the 2nd Thursday or 4th Thursday of the month to come to Healing Voices, it is truly a healing space. And even if you are like me and you're not into music, come. You will learn something. You will take something away. Like I was there till 11 p.m. That was not my intention. I was planning to be asleep by 11 p.m. However, we were leaving out the doors of the church and it was like pouring down rain. None of that mattered. We left on such a high note. And so if you get a chance, and not just to support Zeke, which was my original intent, please come out. I know that it's, maybe far for some people or whatever, and you don't have to come every single time. But I guarantee you, if you come once, you're going to want to come again. So 2nd Thursday of the month, 4th Thursday of the month, please come out to Healing Voices so you can hear my song. Okay? Thank you.
My mama just put on there. So this is actually the song. My mama knows that song right there. The line, the hallelujah, I'm better now. Hallelujah. That's what Rhonda was sobbing. I'm not even going to kid. Like, I looked up. She was like,
literally.
I'm like, Rhonda, why you always crying when you come around me? Like,
I promise you. And the first time I sang it, I was like, okay. Because when Zeke taught it to us, he just taught the lyrics. So when he put the music to it, I was like, oh man, this is going to be tough. And I sang it the first time with him. We were fine. Me, Sticks, we was vibing. The second time, I couldn't speak. I was so choked up, I could not speak. And then I cried through the rest of the song. But it was just so encouraging, like to say, hallelujah, I'm better now. Hallelujah, I'm free. Oh. And then we had just prayed right before that. It was just, y'all need to come Healing Voices. That's all I can say.
Oh, you're making me cry now, Rhonda. I can't rub this eye, but I can't cry. No, I can't cry. I cannot afford to cry. I literally cannot afford to cry.
I'm not saying this because I'm a host on this show or because Zeke is my friend. I genuinely mean, like, it was so good. Eric needs deliverance and healing.
No, that's
part of the problem, right?
I'm literally listening.
You're so distracting that you.
How am I distracted by sitting here? I'm quiet.
Never let me speak and do or say what I need to say because you're obsessed with me. So you have to make it about you.
Wait. Who just spoke to who first? Who just talked to who first?
You have to make it about you.
Who said anything? I'm quiet. I am literally sitting here.
Voices every second and fourth Thursday, 11401 South Vincennes. Amen.
All right, that's a good place for me to put the flyer up, actually. Oh, let's see. There's it. Since we talking about it.
I don't get
it. There, right there, since we discussing it. Oh, what's that on the screen? What's that? Oh, that's that. There we go. Yeah. Every second and fourth Thursday of the month. Healing Voices. It was a good time. It really was. And so it wasn't a bunch of us that came out. There was other things that's going on. Speaking of other things that was going on, Doc, I know you went to D. Wilson's thing last night, right? How was that?
Yes. Man, it was. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you sound much better now. We can put vibes back on now. Hold on. Wait. All right, Doc. Put the music. Where's Rhonda's song at? There you go. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Yeah.
Tell us your experience.
Elevate My Song was an amazing experience featuring D. Wilson. He was on the show yesterday. And it was an awesome time. I mean, to be able to be around a community of songwriters, creators, and creatives that was there. D was able to say some impactful words. We had several people that flew in for this event. Oh my goodness, we had a young lady, I think it was Tracy, I think her name was, from Montreal, Canada, that came in. And her voice and her song and her approach to even song structure was amazing. In fact, she won song. No. Then we had another person that flew in from Arkansas, another young lady, who did an amazing job. And she actually was Dee's favorite song of the night. And he's going to work with her to get that song out. It was so amazing. So just to be in that room and see those things happen was awesome, man. So I would encourage next time he does one. He's going to New York, and then he has another one in Atlanta. So it's going to be going out. So when he's in different places and spaces, keep a lookout on the D. Wilson Live for all the creators out there. It's an amazing experience.
Yeah. So much creativity was happening last night, boy.
So much.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, so much creativity. I think it's time for that. Yeah, I think it's time for that. Look at that. My dad is here, y'all. Y'all, my dad, some love. It's my Faja. How do you say it on the my Faja? That's my Faja. Was it Austin Powers? My Faja. My Faja. That's my daddy, y'all. He said, we crying for you, Rhonda. That's so authentic. And I am sad I missed it. As Jamaica said, I'm sad I missed it. I can't read, apparently.
You holding on?
You said what, Doc?
Eric, you holding on, man?
Oh no, I'm truly. I'm truly inspired by what she said. I thought it was a great thing. That's why I'm like, I can't win because I'm not talking. I'm actually listening, and then the obsession truly came from her because she drew me back into her train of thought. I'm actually quiet. I wasn't saying nothing. I'm listening and can't win. So I'm not talking over her. I wasn't doing nothing but laying here listening and like, wow, that was a powerful moment for her that she was able to write the song, and then God came in and blessed her like that, and she felt freed by the music. I'm genuinely supporting. I'm just sitting here, and she feels I'm being sarcastic. How? That was a genuine.
Sarcastic. You're never genuine. You're always sarcastic. So
I wasn't there.
That was time be any different. Anyway, let's move on. We've already.
Wait. You talked for your time. This is my time. So I'm saying this is that I truly am happy.
I got to spin the screen here.
I'm glad she had that experience yesterday, because that when you write a song and you're doing music, it releases something spiritually and emotionally in you. So that may have been a breakthrough moment for her. That's the healing part of music, healing voices. That's all I'm saying. See, she thought I was going to say I was on some negative and I'm hating on her. I'm genuinely happy for you. I'm just laying over because number one, I have a slight headache, and number two, I am definitely sleepy because I sat up all night watching TV. So this is me chilling. Huh?
You said you was watching what?
Watching TV all night. I was watching the Animal Channel, and I couldn't stop watching them different animals stuff. And
I was gonna say what I thought you said. I thought you said you was up all night watching demons. I'm like, wait, what you doing? What? Like watching what?
Oh no.
You banding up spirits all night, something. I bind up this demon in the name of Jesus. I was like, all right, Prophet Eric, okay.
No. None of that. I was watching the Animal Channel and watching how monkeys live.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it was a marathon. I watched that whole thing. It was. I didn't go to sleep until 5:15 this morning. I'm like, why am I doing? I don't care about a monkey. Like now, I'm sleepy. So, as far as everybody who thought I was hating on Rhonda, I'm not.
Oh, see, Rhonda, Eric got love for you. I told you there's a deep love there. I can't wait till y'all do y'all's thing over at
you know what happens?
the UE Network.
Sometimes people assume. Yeah. You know what they say when you assume, right? And so I wasn't feeling anything negative. I'm truly happy that you had your breakthrough. I thought the song was great. I thought the beat was dope. When I heard the other thing, I said, this is kind of hot. I heard you sing. I'm like, oh, wow, she can sing. She can do a little bit of singing up here. So it was great. I am glad you had a breakthrough last night and God met you at Morgan Park.
Breakthrough. Jesus.
Nothing.
Good. I thank you.
Yeah. It's good to feel appreciated, right? So.
That yeah, man, I can't wait till y'all see what the two of them are working on. I can't wait till y'all see it. I can't wait.
It's going to be a great
night.
Wait. It's going to be a great night of people being educated, right?
Eric is going to be the first partaker
on both sides, huh?
He'll be the first partaker of being educated about something. He'll be the first partaker.
You see the negativity. I said from
negativity. I said you'll be the first partaker. What's negative about that?
No. I said from both sides, and you just excluded. You just put the spotlight.
I said you will be the first partaker. I could be second, but you're going to be first.
Definitely not.
You don't want to be first. Aren't men supposed to be first and in charge?
Well, that's blame God for setting that up, not me.
Okay. I feel that was it.
No, I mean, that's true. That's the word.
John said the fact that she don't believe you is crazy. He corrected that gap.
Thank you, John Johnson.
The fact that she don't believe you is crazy.
Thank you, John Johnson.
Please.
And John, you've known me for about 20 years almost. You know, I'm being sincere right now. This is a real moment for me. I'm fighting emotionalism right now because I'm not the most emotional. I'm not a crybaby, so I'm not going to do that. But I am very, What you say?
I'm not a crybaby. I'm not going to do that.
I mean, you women cry like that. That's okay. That's
Zeke
part of
cries too. Me and Zeke
I did cry. I did cry.
What are you saying?
Sometimes you just cry.
Which cried Tuesday? He's talking about
Matt. Oh, update on Matt. Because I went to see Matt the next day, right? And he wasn't at work. He was a no call, no show. And I thought like the worst. I was like, oh God. And I went this morning and Matt was at work. I was like, oh, Matt, listen, man, don't you do that to me. And so he was, had a chance to converse with him for about 2 minutes. He's doing good. He's doing better. So that was my update.
Thank you, Jesus.
Wait, who?
Matt.
Remember the guy, Matt? I met at Thornton. The guy I met at Thornton. He's cutting his
shoot. Y'all know what? These shows happen. Man, brother, listen, there's so many things going on in this show every morning. This is the first time. I'm like Eric. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I'm getting up to that. I've forgotten already. And we said we love Matt. Matt, I'm so sorry. I had no clue who you were talking about. I was listening like, wait, what did I miss? Who was Matt?
When did you have that conversation?
Forgotten about and left behind these.
Was this yesterday we was talking about Matt?
Tuesday.
See, it was Tuesday. This Friday. Like, I don't remember what happened yesterday. I don't even.
I don't think I was there Tuesday.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you was. Weren't you there Tuesday?
Oh, that's even worse. These days bleed together, man. It's like
that's what I'm saying. They bleed together. That's Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt.
Rhonda's
you was on Tuesday?
I was here. Remember, I left because I had a meeting to do. But I don't know.
I remember having the conversation. I remember Matt. He's at Thornton's. Encourage him. We was encouraging him. I said I felt him. It's all back in my memory now. Yeah, Matt. I remember you, Matt. Matter of fact, I was gonna say I should drive out there and see you, Matt, but I do not have I don't have 7 hours of my day to dedicate to driving all the way out to where y'all at. Like,
I don't live that far.
If you think about it, it is about 4 hours worth of driving time to get from here to y'all, like in the middle of the day. That's about 4 hours worth of driving time both ways. Like,
you know what?
Oh, look at this. My mama likes your glasses, though. My mama said your glasses are giving the vibe. So.
Thank you. Thank you, there you go, First Lady, for understanding who I am. I'm just chilling. The music is great. I'm relaxed. Rhonda was a blessing to me today, and I'm, I was
I'm a
listening.
blessing to you every day.
Now see the arrogance.
Every day.
Satan was there. Satan had pride before he fell.
I'm a blessing to you.
Well, tomato, right? So.
Yeah. Look what Mama Pastor Cohen said. She's sorry she missed healing voices. I'm just doing too many things. Job. Zeke hit it in the head earlier. Ron, as I said, I really wanted to be there to just listen. Yeah, it would have been. We got them going on every second and fourth Thursday. The second Thursdays are the ones where we breathe, and really all of them you could just sit back and chill out and just enjoy it and all that. They'll probably all take a certain level of vibe. But yeah, that thing we're talking about doing too much, man. Just people carrying too much. I know everybody on this screen is carrying probably too many things. That's why I'm praying Rhonda during this season of relaxation or recovery. I pray during this season of recovery, it is also a season of relaxation. Eric be doing a million things.
I want more to do.
You can handle it
now. Speaking of, so saying that, Rich, is it okay if we talk about a little bit of this? Because I think we should make something about it.
Can I just say one thing before you go, Eric? One thing.
Go ahead.
So if you are planning or think you want to come, or if your heart is turned towards Healing Voices for the fourth Thursday of this month, say I in the comments. I in the comments. Okay? If you're thinking of coming to Healing Voices, say I in the comments. Amen.
See, Zeke, how that works?
Forget all of y'all. Because I know everybody gonna type EYE. Watch.
See how that work? You made a song that's playing, and you see how you still get shots the next day.
Man,
so speaking of, you can't trust black folks. But look, everybody, there's an exciting event coming up that my firstborn son is only special. Now, see, I feel like you're taking the shot. I don't feel like you mean it. I feel like my mother's. She's taking the shot.
Explain it on us, Eric. We have to accept that they love Rhonda more than they love us. We just have to accept it.
Just these few people. Well, look.
Not forget your mama. You crazy?
Oh no! I didn't say forget my mother. I said just these few people.
Oh well.
I'm just saying. Once my social media is connected back, it's gonna jump crazy. But
I can't wait to see how everybody working on.
We're working on something that's going to educate people. It's going to influence people. It's going to inspire. Yeah. It may be funny, and defeat is never funny to me, but somebody got to lose. And I'm already preparing a little speech for that person when they lose. To send them some flowers and build them back up, because they're going to be torn down, but I'm going to build them back up. God has given me that skill.
This man can't wait to send me flowers. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? I said nothing. I'm
but you see,
tear down so I can send her flowers and mask my obsession with her.
No, I didn't say that. I just said people, like the Bible says, people walk in a strong delusion. And so that night, I'm going to break all the delusions down and let people know their place in this world. And what that's going to be, people, is there's going to be a debate. Oh my God, I don't even know how to say it. I feel like I'm gonna. I really feel bad. There's gonna be a debate between myself and Rhonda on the Rock on different topics.
Rocks.
No, I whatever. It's all the same. One rock, two rocks, rocks. It's still rock. I said rock.
Two rocks cannot be the same. But go
Didn't
on.
I say rocks?
No, you say rock. But go on. We'll play it back. We'll watch
the rock
it back.
Is Jesus.
Well, y'all know how we are as black people. We cut the S's off where they belong and we add them where they don't go. Mine on the rock, but we going to Jules Osco.
Right.
We're going to have a conversation with Rich and Zeke, and we're going to talk about different topics. Some of us a little more knowledgeable than some. Now, I will say this up front. She may have a little bit more information in some areas, and I'm going to give her that up front. She's a smart woman. She's very smart. I'm not going to take that from her. You got to know when you can't win. And coming from somebody who's part of a debate situation, who's traveled this world inspiring people and having conversations and just being an all-around smart guy,
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great conversation. Again, I have a worthy opponent. You know, she's worthy.
Wow. That's a compliment right there, Rhonda. It makes me go backhanded, but trust when I say that's a compliment, Rhonda. There you go.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, we have losers like we have losers out here like Nina, and everybody know who Nina is. Her name is Nina Gaucher on Facebook. She's a loser. Then we have who I've defeated her multiple times.
You can't even hear she getting shots. Everybody know who Nina Gaucher is. She's a loser.
Ari Simone. There's a few people that I've defeated in my life that, you know, to this day, and I still respect them all. So when Rhonda and I come together, it's going to be like Tyson versus Mayweather.
Whoa!
It's going to be a battle of the Titans together. It's going to be and again, I'm saying to my opponent, my worthy opponent.
Yes.
I didn't say somewhat worthy. I said worthy opponent. I look forward to debating you on topics such as love, romance, women, men. We'll stay away from music. You know, I don't want to dominate theirs because I'm already killing in other areas. And we'll talk about
to look at. I just,
you know. Now, one thing I think, you know,
it's Rhonda's face for me right now. Rhonda's face.
That's the same face she had yesterday about that video.
Oh God.
That's the same face she had yesterday. You took that screenshot and shared it with us. That screenshot made me laugh so easy. I'm like, that is exactly how you look. See, already I'm getting texts from supporters. Eric, can't wait till you win. See how that goes? So, Rhonda and I are going to have a debate. We want you all to tune in. Matter of fact, I'm going to stream it from my page, from my one page, from my 50,000 followers to see their leader, that one, that guy, go head to head with the official yapper, Rhonda on the rocks. So, you send in some topics. Send in some stuff. Ain't nothing off limits. You know, we're going to shy away from areas that we specialize in. I'm going to stay away from music because that's not being fair to her. And
so what you going to stay away from? Is it education?
Everything. No.
Or
everything. Education. Rhonda is a teacher, so she knows more about the educational field than I will. So I would stick away from that. Other than that, and nothing else is off limits. We're going to talk about relationships. She's going to learn how to do relationships. I'm going to learn how to do relationships. We're going to learn from each other. But there's going to be more learning that way. She's going to be like the Bible says that Esther would sit at the king's feet and learn wisdom from him. She sat at his feet. Just talk.
Do you know what that means?
This could be a night of teaching. A good teacher.
Well,
so tune in. And again, Rhonda on the rock. I'm saying this for the world, is an amazing woman, and she's smart. She's smart, so I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy task. It's not going to be easy to take her down, but she will be taken down. But it's not going to be easy. I'm saying that up front because this girl is a smart woman. She's smart. She's extremely smart. Let me say it again. Rhonda is smart, intelligent.
Wow.
At the end of the day, and she's a worthy opponent.
Yes.
But our level best is different. Mine is here. Hers is smooth, right. So she's gonna be close to me. So Rhonda, I am excited to debate you. If people need to use their phone, the chat bots and all that, I'll probably just go off the dome because it's so full of knowledge. But
your own mama. Your own mama. When your own mama is taking Rhonda's stand, you got to.
Hey. In all seriousness, everybody, I'm excited to have a debate with this worthy, smart black woman, intelligent black woman, Rhonda, on the rock. We're gonna have a great time. It's entertaining. It's gonna be educational for both. I'm gonna learn from her. She's gonna learn from me, and you guys are all gonna learn from all of us. We're gonna learn from each other. So.
On the actual real talk, when are y'all doing it? Y'all no set date yet, right?
Well, we can go live right now, and I can do it.
I know we're gonna do it. We're gonna record it. I'm trying to see if we want to do a live audience or not. I was gonna ask our participants, how would you feel?
Ooh, now that
audience in the studio.
I think that would be dope. Actually,
come out and check it out.
Now, what do you mean by that, Rich?
Huh?
You mean with a live audience watching it? Is what you're saying?
No, like a live audience in the room, like a live studio audience.
Yeah. Oh, we got capabilities to make it a live studio audience.
We can do that.
So if
I think that would be fun. Hey, that'd be such a good time. Yeah.
Maybe there's a way where we can kind of do both because we want as much participation as possible. So maybe we can still stream live on YouTube for like Mama Sherry, your mom, like people like your mom, and like people who are physically, would love to be there and don't want to watch the replay, but kind of can engage virtually.
To still see the live first. Yeah.
People who are local can come out. That would be great. I love public speaking. I love talking in front of groups of people. So I would love for people to come out. Of course, they'll all be my supporters because clearly they show up in person. And so that would be fantastic. I would actually really, really love a live studio audience. But it'll be.
I would be down for it.
Before the month is out, Rich. Before the month is out, we'll do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This month?
Yes, before the month of July is over. We haven't set a date. I had surgery, so I'm trying to get my bearings. Yeah. I can make sure I'm up. Definitely need to have some actual food so that my brain can work. So I start.
So you gotta wait till you can eat solid.
Correct. I start next week. So that's more solid than what I've been doing. But I think by then I'll have a little bit more strength, just kind of be able to.
We do it in August.
We can if we need to. It's not.
The reason I'm saying August because I'm traveling for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, that's right.
Here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like she said, so she can eat.
We're gonna announce it. We're gonna make a big thing about it. You guys.
I know. Look, we're all here making plans. Y'all see the behind the scenes. You know what we be doing behind the scenes. We acting like we have to. We're done with the show. We on the after. Maybe we need to do today.
And Z, we got followers. Do not be rude when you come. Because I got some rude people that follow me that's worse than me. It's thousands of y'all. If you all come, however many come, it's going to be fair. We're not going to attack her team, her followers. You're not going to boo her people. We're going to support each other. It's going to be a fair even round. And Rita, you come, I'm going to demolish. I'll take you first as a pre-fight. Just knock you out the way. You can bring. And Nina, I challenge you.
Unhinged boxer just go out and just start boxing everybody in the stand. Could y'all imagine that going to a boxing match and one boxer just become unhinged? Imagine being in a Mike Tyson fight and he just get unhinged and he just start going out in the stand just
I'm done with what I had to say. So, and I challenge after Rhonda's defeat, Nina, I challenge you next. I would take 3 of y'all and just me. But man, I got so much knowledge I got to share it with somebody. And you all in the audience are the ones I got to share what I know with. So get ready for it. The date is coming. And I am now complete, as Pastor Ellis would say.
Tune in soon to the Great Hood Debaters. That's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, I want to use the term hood in our title for reasons, unbeknownst to us, unbeknownst to others. But yeah,
I mean, you had what you say the name Hood?
I didn't want to Hood. I just didn't want that in the title, and that's fine. So
we're too educated to just be Hood. We had a Hood debate. It's an educated debate.
Yeah, educated. It's not Hood language.
Be Hood just because we black.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
And we could ask, and then we could ask Hood to come out and record it. And then we get that footage back, and then put that as part of the, people can watch that. We have, so that's funny. Hood, your name matches what we're talking about. Have Hood come out, record it, stream it. We get that footage edited and get it back, and then we can have that. And people, because some people may want to keep that and watch it.
Well,
record it. Well, Eric, Rich got a thing. Yeah,
it's on the View E network.
Yeah, because it's on the network. They already got the whole thing. Yeah.
So
you can't take this job, unfortunately. This one is they got a contract this situation. That's a shout out to the View E network, though. I definitely got to give a shout out to that. The Great Petty Debaters. There we go.
The Great Petty Debaters.
I'll deal with that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that one. I tell y'all what, let's do this because we're coming around the end, and I know Rhonda, you got to get out of here because we already held you a little longer than we needed to. Let's do our round table real quick. Rhonda, I'm gonna start with you so you can jump off when you need to. But yeah, give people something real quick to go with. I know this is Friday and all that stuff, so we won't see people again until Monday. So yeah, give people some good love.
All right, everyone. It has been a wonderful week. So many good things have happened on the Zeke Live in the Morning show this week, and I am grateful for that. Again, one more plug for Healing Voices every second and fourth Thursday of every month. If you have even 30 minutes of your time, 25 minutes of your time, an hour of your time, please just try to come out and fellowship, commune, be in a healing space with us. And I say us because I plan to be there on a very regular basis. So come on out to Healing Voices if you get an opportunity. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Do something for yourself this weekend. We do stuff for other people all the time. We're constantly pouring into other people. Do something for you, something that makes you happy this weekend. I love y'all. I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Hey, there it is. And then, of course, the great Eric Rideout. Go ahead and give the people something to eat with the vibey glasses.
Yeah. So, again, thank you guys for joining us today. Healing Voices is an amazing thing. Please come out for that. Stay tuned for the debate between Rhonda and I. Support Rich's network. Rich has a network. Him and his family are doing amazing things. Zeke has new music coming out. I'm great all the way around. So you guys have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have a fun weekend. And we will see you back here Monday morning at 7:30. Well, most of y'all don't get on till late. But those of you that get on here early, see y'all then. The rest of y'all see you get on. And that's it. I don't have anything else left. I am complete today.
I am complete. I am complete. Pastor Rich Holmes, we hit this topic the last couple of days, and we talked about this, and I know you always got some good encouraging words and a good prayer for the people. We talked about sacred versus secular, and of course, all these different events were going on yesterday between Healing Voices and between D. Wilson. You were out there holding that down with him, and the Elevate Your Song and all of that, and oh, excuse me. And behind the idea of, just letting your creativity shine, letting whatever God gave you shine in whatever places that God gave it to you, being a light, not taking on too much, allowing that creative juice to flow. Of course, I was vulnerable enough to let the people know, hey, part of the reason my stuff ain't been done because I just allow myself to get overwhelmed with a million other things, but now trying to grab back how to be creative and how to use what God gave me and not be scared, not be fearful, and not be scared of what church folks gonna say if I do something a certain way or something like that. But what kind of encouragement can you give the people that they can take with them on this weekend? Because we got a lot of creative people who may not even realize they're creative, but we found out that they are creative because they wouldn't let up about my eye. So what kind of encouragement can you give the people? And of course, always a good prayer that you always got for us to take us into the weekend. Come on, Pastor.
My biggest thing is always to encourage you to be the light, man. Continue to be yourself. Continue to educate yourself. Continue to become more knowledgeable. Don't ever, stop your quest for knowledge and thirst for knowledge and the things of God and the things of what's going on around you, the things of your community. Continue to do that because what that's going to do is build you up and elevate you to the next level that you're supposed to be. One thing also on this journey, man, again, going back to my guy, Matt, man, it was great to see him. But the first thing I thought about when I didn't see him was I thought the worst. Why is that for us as believers? A lot of times when things come up to us or people say something, we always think the worst. Or a lot of times we tend to think towards the worst or the negative side. I want to encourage you, just like I encourage myself, to go ahead and continue to think positive. Continue to think positive because as you think positive, you begin to speak positive. And as you speak positive, you begin to take positive actions. And then we make positive decisions. And like I always say, life is choice driven. You will live and die by the choices you choose to make. So I got a hint for you. Choose life. God, thank you for this time of coming together. Thank you, Lord God, for all of these creatives, Lord, even the ones that don't think they are creative. They are creative because you, the God, the creator of all, lives and resides on the inside of them. Your presence is always there. We thank you, Lord God, that your presence is always there. Even if we don't feel it at times, we know you're there. We can see it in around us because we woke up this morning. We were able to breathe. That's how we know you're there. So God, we thank you, Lord God, that as you continue to show yourself strong in our life, and as we commit our ways to you, you will continue to direct our path into the way that we're supposed to go. Protect us this weekend, Lord God. For those that's even in the city of Chicago, you see what's going on, God. You hear us crying out to you, Lord God, and you said if we cry out, you'll save us. So save someone today. Save someone's life. Save someone's mind. Save someone's relationship. Save someone's hope in you, Lord God, to remind them that you are still here, that you're still concerned for them, that you still love them, that you are still patient with them, even when they ain't patient with themselves, God. Let them know that you are standing willing, waiting with open arms, that you're still remaining there to pull the seed that you put on the inside of them to produce a harvest, a kingdom harvest that will represent joy, peace, and love in the community that we meet. In Jesus' name we pray. Have a safe weekend. Amen.
Oh, amen and amen. And man, I'm telling y'all, that's Rich. If you don't never hear from nobody else, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna make an excellent, amazing, awesome pastor. If you don't hear from nobody else, I ain't just saying that because you're my closest friend. I'm not just saying that because of that. I'm saying it because your authenticity is something for real, bro. And you are going to be exceptionally successful and change a lot of lives. So you keep on the good fight, man. Like, if you don't hear from nobody else, you heard it from me. Because you got me over here crying while you praying. I'm over here like, yeah, Lord, help me. Like, I mean, you're going to be good, man. You're going to be all right. So you keep doing what you're doing. Hey, y'all, I love y'all. Rich and Eric don't let me talk about them too much, so I got to talk about Eric before I put him on the screen, and then I just got to tell Rich, right, in front of all of y'all. You know, they don't let me talk about them too much, but I'll brag on both of them. Y'all, both of y'all are amazing. That's why we bring Rhonda around, because she's amazing. I only surround myself on this show with people who I think are amazing, and so yeah, Rich, you keep doing what you're doing, man. You're gonna be an excellent pastor. Yeah, when you step officially into that role, you're gonna be all right. See, look, Miss Ursula say amen and amen. Like, you got two amen. What? I know that prayer. It didn't just hit heaven, it hit the third heaven. That was right there. You get two amens. That's a third heaven. And I gotta say shout out to my auntie Kathy. Y'all send love to y'all give some love on the Facebook side to my auntie Kathy. She just came in real quick, but I still gotta show her love. She might have been here the whole time. I don't know, she might have just typed to say hello, but y'all show her some love. That's my auntie. Love her dearly. And look at that, the mamas have spoken. Another great week of good conversations. Another good week of conversations, laugh, creativeness, and guests. Until Monday, stay safe, keep cool, and be blessed. Yeah, y'all keep cool. Eric, that's your mama saying that. And then here's Rhonda's mama right here. Great week, encouraging, enlightening, and entertaining. I love you all. Look at that right there. I'm telling y'all, yeah, Miss Ursula Ellis, you know. Yeah, man, that's gonna be good. The Eric and Rhonda thing, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be hilarious.
That'll be the last time we see her in public. Oh wow, she's gonna need to recoup.
He put his glasses on just to say that. Y'all,
she got to recoup after that one. She gonna need a week or two off to just have her thoughts back. Again, she's not gonna be an easy takedown. She's not. Rhonda's smart.
Yeah, I got to see her. She's ready. I want to make sure she's 100%. She need to be 100% for you, bro.
Yeah. Both of y'all's quick. That's the thing about it. Both of y'all's quick, very quick wit. I love how they came back in just like, this nigga will not stop talking about it.
And I didn't say a word about her. I'm just sitting there looking. I'm like, you brought me back into the conversation. So where's the true obsession here?
Oh God. Well, y'all, this has been a great week. Thank y'all for locking in with us as we always do. I appreciate each of y'all, all of you lock stars. Y'all be safe this weekend. Y'all stay cool. Y'all enjoy your weekend. And if nothing else, man, y'all be blessed. Encourage somebody and let somebody know that you love them. Do something kind for somebody. If you ain't got nothing else to do, if you ain't got nothing, even if you can't think of nothing kind to say, just say something kind. Just make up something kind to say to somebody and let them know that you truly love them. And if you ain't got nobody you can say something kind to, look in the mirror and say something kind to yourself. Such as me, I'm going to look in the mirror and I'm going to say, you look good, even with your Forrest Whitaker eye. You still look good, and Jesus still loves you, and his eye is on the sparrow, even though your eye is hanging on by a thread. I'm like, you know, whatever it is, like, encourage yourself, and y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged, and come on back. Come on back next week as we dive into some more amazing, thoughtful, and creative conversations, and we'll see y'all then. Until next time, I see y'all. Peace out.